Well, ladies and gents, this is Knockouts and Three Counts. It is a Monday, and obviously we've been dealing with some technical difficulties, so me and J-Bone thought we would come to you and watch Monday Night Raw with you. We're going to watch Monday Night Raw. As we can see right now, you see the Yeet Master and Drew McIntyre walking into the arena. As you guys join tonight, let us know what you're looking forward to on Monday Night Raw. And J-Bone has joined us too. How are you doing on a Monday night, my good sir?
Dude, it's Monday already? What the hell?
Yeah, I got 2 more days and I get another year older or wiser.
Oh boy, what are you gonna do? Get a little gray? You're gonna get like this, dude. To get a little gray down here.
I ain't got none of those yet. Don't you wish gray hair in my beard, all right? Just because my birthday's coming, don't you hate because mine's more thicker than yours.
Wisdom, bro. It's the wisdom.
I ain't saying it's not, but I just don't. I guess I don't need the wisdom in my beard yet. But for all of you guys who are watching, we are talking Monday Night Raw. J-Bone, what do you think of this lowrider we got here for Dom and Liv? Serious Eddie vibes off rip.
I love that they pay so much homage to Eddie these days, man. It's actually very
cool. I hate that people hate on it. Damn.
Yeah, I don't know how you can. I don't understand.
Well, Braun Strowman came in and blew everything up off the rip. Dom and them didn't even make it in there. Somebody got put through a table. Well, damn. What a start to Monday Night Raw. For those of you guys who are watching, what do you guys think of what we saw so far?
It's getting wild, dude, already. Oh, boy. Yeah, man. Monday. Wrestling's on. I'm going to be chilling with you guys for, what, 3 hours? Can you put up with us for 3 hours? That's the question.
Oh, of course they can. Who can't put up with knockouts and 3 counts for 3 hours? Man,
did you see all that merch that just got destroyed though? Why can't I just get some free? Let me get some free stuff. They just are destroying
my favorite stuff.
They just are destroying Yeet shirts and shit.
Look here, she can destroy the Yeet shirts, but the Yeet movement, I feel like, is not going to die, bro.
This is true. This is very true. Did I read that right the other day? It's still the hottest selling shirt in the company right now.
I heard Cody Rhodes broke into the top 5 athletes on Fanatics.
All right. Moving the needle.
I heard he's the first wrestler to have done that.
I do like those long walkouts they got going on now, where they follow them from the backstage all the way to the gorilla.
They definitely got that from UFC. I hate to break it to wrestling fans, but they got that from UFC. But
well, we said that was going to happen. Remember, way back when we've seen the merger, we're going to see tons of different things go back and forth between UFC and WWE. I think it's cool.
I agree. I'm not mad at it at all. I just, like I say, everybody tries to say where things came from, what originated things. That's definitely was originated by MMA and fighting and things, in my opinion.
For sure.
Not that we didn't see some of that stuff back in the day, but
yeah.
Not that we didn't see some of it. Thank you for repeating what I was saying.
You know what? I still don't like the Prime bottle just sitting out there. I know it's for promotion and everything. Do they throw those into the crowd like at any point? Like, do they take?
I've never seen them throw them into the crowd or anything.
I just feel like there's a ton of Prime bottles sitting there for no reason, because all that happens is somebody gets tossed into it and they go everywhere, right? So it's like, why not take a few and toss them into the crowd? Speaking of, I don't know what I do with my SummerSlam Prime.
She gone.
I don't know where that happened at. No, probably drank it.
Lily took it.
You probably did. Let's just get calm before I did.
So how long do you really think that they can keep this whole thing going with Dom having all these girlfriends when everybody knows he's married?
As long as we hate him, dude, I think they're just gonna keep playing it out, bro. The dude is he's definitely the most hated guy on the roster right now. But that's a good thing, right? I mean, if we're hating him, that means he's getting traction, he's getting attention. He still can't even talk. Whenever he grabs a mic, you don't even let him talk.
Hey, man, that guy's got heat. There's no way to argue that. There's no way to fight that. Like, nothing you can say with that.
Right.
But, man, we're seeing the Judgment Day do a number on Damian Priest out here. I'm not going to lie. I definitely dig the La Parka tribute gear that Dom's got on there.
Yeah.
And he's got the Eddie mullet going for sure today.
Dude,
Those of you guys, as you join and check us out, man, let us know what you think of Dom and Liv out here, and what are you looking forward to on Raw? What did you guys think of the Cody and Roman thing? How are y'all feeling about Bound for Glory coming back to Detroit? Lots of good stuff to talk about.
A lot of things happening. Hey, did you go to GCW last week?
Not.
Was it last weekend?
No, it was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago? I know I seen some somebody was posting something. It might have been Hard Cam.
Might be seeing
Danhausen was there. I thought that was pretty
cool. You gotta love Danhausen.
Yeah, dude.
Very nice, very evil.
Danhausen's the man.
Oh, man.
I wish they did more.
Oh, man, you better watch out, Liv. She gonna kill you. She gonna kill you, Liv. She gonna kill you. Did you see Rhea's post on Instagram the other day about the assholes that were talking shit about how she looks and all that stuff?
Oh, yeah. Well, she was like gardening or something like that.
Yeah, she's out gardening, and she's like, you can something about her ass.
Leave that woman alone. I know she's.
Bro, stop hating your whole life, bro. You're only mad because she wouldn't give you the time of day.
Yeah, like let her live her life, dude.
I've met Rhea and Liv, and Rhea is as cool as they can be. She didn't even introduce herself as Rhea. She's cool people.
Yeah. I just need to let her.
And to quote Booker T, she's looking good. I mean, Liv is too, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. Dom is definitely one to be jealous of these days.
I mean, I feel like that's been a thing for a while, but definitely think that's been a thing.
What's that old saying? Every guy hates him, but every guy wants to be him.
I mean, isn't that the mark of a good heel?
That's right. That is correct.
I mean, just saying, like.
I wonder, do you think they're ever gonna like head this with like Dom versus Rhea at any point? You think we're gonna get to that point?
Say that again.
Dom versus Rhea and like a one-on-one
type Dom versus Rhea.
Yeah, you think we're ever gonna get to that point where it's like maybe a stipulation match?
I don't think they'll ever do like the man versus woman match. For all of you guys who are joining, let us know what you think. Could we ever see Dom versus Rhea in a match?
I mean, with all the stuff, remember that China did and Eddie.
I'm not mad at it. I grew up.
I just don't know. Era, I just don't know if like I mean, they do it in wrestling. You know what I mean? I guess it just all comes back to the image of what's accepted right now. You know what I mean? So, but I mean, I'll tell you this: in this match, I feel like Rhea is not the underdog. If it was going to be Rhea versus Dom, I feel like Dom would be considered the underdog in that match. So
your money's on mommy then?
Oh, every time, dude, every time.
Mommy,
God, I hate that mustache though. Jesus, look at that thing. How do you eat with that thing there, bro?
Bro, you know my barber tries to get me to do the handlebar mustache every time.
You should, dude.
Damn it! Now you two
do it, bro. You can have the Uncle Creepy thing going. Do it, man. Just do it for your birthday. You're gonna.
I tried to do that right, but it doesn't like ever like curl the way like it's really supposed to. So like.
Are you getting your haircut for your birthday tomorrow?
Well, I mean, I plan on trying to get my hair cut.
Have them.
Fuck, I'm gonna be 32, man.
Have them do it up for you. That'll be your.
Oh, dude, my barber's been trying to tell me to do that for years. Shout out to Rosie and Jen's barber.
Do it, dude.
Dude, it's gonna be a busy week, bro. Like tomorrow night, we're gonna be joined by Kenny Cross talking about XFC this weekend. is fighting Emmanuel Sanchez. And then, this Saturday, I'm going to be back behind the mic for Lights Out Championship and Kevin Lee's first fight outside the UFC here in Michigan, Lights Out Championship. Might see a little corn. Might have to look in my eyes. What do you see? We'll see if I end up out in living color this week. If any of y'all are watching it.
Got a long birthday week going on, dude.
And I got my nephew Little Tank's birthday is on Sunday, and we're doing his party on Saturday before I do the fights. And then we might be trying to be like Tiger Woods and shit on Sunday. So, fucking A, man. Oh, I know a lot of people these days, they just do birthday months.
She gets mad, though. Oh, yeah. I used to do a birthday weekend, like the whole weekend. And it stopped at about 34. It was like birthday, and I didn't even make it through the night.
Yeah, I've been there. Well, here's a question for you. You being a fight guy, too, what do you think so far out of what we've seen out of Joe Tessitore?
Oh, I love it. It's nostalgic for me, dude. I remember watching those fights. And it's like, I don't know. I know I've seen a lot of people on Twitter saying a bunch of crap like, oh, this. I'm like, dude, even though he's doing well, even if he wasn't doing well, you need to give him a break. This is a whole different world, dude.
Well, look, man. Okay, Adnan Virk sucked. Okay, I'm not trying to be a jerk, but Adnan Virk did not work with WWE. That just is what it is. Adnan Virk did not work with WWE. Jimmy Smith, shout out to Jimmy Smith, past guest of the show as well. Make sure you go check that out and hear what Jimmy thought about going to WWE. He talked about that here on the show. I thought Jimmy did well, but Jimmy self-admittedly wasn't a fan. The thing with Joe Tessitore is a fan.
Yeah.
Like, he knows the stuff. He said coming into it, he was a fan. Now, does he got to, get the balance between, the excitement level and, what's going on in the match? Maybe so. But, dude, us being fight guys, dude, he's one of the voices I grew up listening to as far as boxing and stuff. You think about the fight night games. You think about Friday night fights. You think about all that stuff. That's all Joe Tessitore. And then you throw that in there with a guy like Wade Barrett, who's really shown how good he can do. And then, kind of is like the buffer for him as far as being the wrestling guy. I don't mind it so far.
I don't either. And I think for wrestling fans, it's probably we've been so with the same set of voices for so long with Michael Cole. I mean, I don't even know when.
And Michael Cole deserves to go to the Hall of Fame. I got to give all the credit.
He's been calling wrestling for more than half my life. You know what I mean? And then before that, it was JR. So we're really prone to a couple of voices. So when you get something brand new into the sport like that,
and he's not from wrestling,
it's going to take a little while.
Although technically, remember, Michael Cole wasn't from wrestling either. He was a war reporter.
Yeah, and now if you go back to the early days of Michael Cole versus this Michael Cole, dude, it's completely different. The excitement sound is different. Everything's different. So I think you just he needs some time to get in there and warm up, and he's doing well already anyway.
All right, J-Bone, you see the commercial. The tickets are going on sale. WrestleMania in Vegas. Shout out to our guy, Mega Ran. I will be in the building, J-Bone. Come on, man. Pull the trigger, man. Pull the trigger, man. You know you want to.
I do want to do it.
You're going to kick yourself if you don't.
You guys are going to have plenty of different party favors going on that weekend. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, dude, I plan on linking up with Chris Cale from Five Finger. Plan on making my way over to Extreme Couture again.
And it's
plan on Wally Mania. I plan on, bro, I'm going to be all over in Vegas. I have every intention of fucking some shit up in Vegas.
Do you think that Mania weekend they're gonna hold any type of event at the Sphere?
No, because of how much it costs. I mean, if what Dana said and how much they had to pay for that, I don't know that they will.
What was the number?
I think WWE will eventually, though.
What was the number that I don't remember seeing it? I probably seen it.
Oh, he said it was like a major loss, but it was like a ton of millions of dollars.
I mean, it was definitely
that was like Dana's big thing. He said going into it that he knew it was going to be like a financial loss for them to do that.
Is that why they kept saying it was like a one-time only thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Although I'm not going to lie, that was some of the coolest shit I've ever seen. And now we're going back into a UFC without the screen, and we're going to see how much we hate it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you got to come to WrestleMania.
I mean, what
Stop
would be
jumping off the train, guy. You got to come to WrestleMania.
Yeah, I might do that. I might make a surprise appearance. But what was the cost for like just having the
look it
place,
up
like
and
the
see.
screens and like all? I mean, I guess, but like if you're the Sphere people, you at least got to make it affordable.
UFC at cost. UFC 17 million.
17
The
million.
UFC did, according, and this is what it just says in first search. It says the UFC CEO disclosed recently that the promotion has already spent, and this is before it, so they had already spent 17 million. And this says even more expensive than anticipated. This is MMA fighting. But it's the largest live gate, though. So Dana White wasn't kidding when he said the UFC break.
So very costly, but groundbreaking at the same time, I guess.
Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, it changes the way that we'll ever watch fights or stuff like that. Could you imagine wrestling in the Sphere? Holy shit.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like it's not, now that we've all seen what it can do, there's no way nobody else is going to touch it. You know what I mean? Like everybody wants a crack at that just to see the production side and what they can get out of it. But like I said, if you're the Sphere people, you got to make it affordable as well. It can't be just a loss every time somebody rents the place out to do an event.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, there's also something to be said for like, there's a cost to do that stuff. Like, I mean, not that I think that WWE couldn't afford it, especially with like the Saudis that are involved with like the, I could see that. Like, did you notice, like the boxing fights that came over here, even though they weren't in Saudi Arabia, they were still calling them Rita season and stuff. Yeah. I could see like I could see the Saudis coming over here and then like doing a collaborative show where like maybe they pay for the Sphere and then like get to dictate some of the matches for WWE to do it, and they do it.
Right.
I could see that, but I mean, then again, everywhere they go, WWE saying they're breaking records, and like I read from that article for the UFC, it said that it was the biggest live gate that they've ever had. So I mean, it's probably a financial loss in how much they had to spend to do it. But sure. I mean, I don't think that it's something that WWE couldn't do. We're back with Raw. You got Sami Zayn up in the ring here. And I think it's him and Ludwig Kaiser.
Yeah.
Yep. This is going to be a good match. Kaiser is winning at life too, by the way.
Yes, he is.
Tiffany Stratton, Tim and Tiffy time.
Yes, he is.
Maybe that's why he wasn't mad about Gunther beating him up all that time.
Yeah, really.
Although that is his homie though.
Right. Sammy, I'm glad Sammy's kind of back where he is on Raw, man. He I don't want to say he was kind of treading water, but coming out of that bloodline storyline, you know what I mean?
Off like, of the Intercontinental thing.
Well, I mean, ever since the bloodline thing, you know what I mean? Like I think we just expected so much more from Sammy. He just wasn't getting the right thing.
I mean, I thought he did a good job with the Intercontinental title run, and then when he faced Gunther, once Gunther was champ. But I mean
when you come off that bloodline storyline like that, dude, the hottest storyline. I mean, you remember the Royal Rumble? The Royal Rumble is theater, bro. It's just hard to. It's hard to compare.
I was there. Get you a Ring the Bell shirt at millions.co or come get one from your boy.
Hey, did you see today that Hikuleo is officially part of NXT?
No, I didn't.
I read that on Twitter today. He is part of the NXT roster, according to.
Now that's surprising that they put him down there. You think? I mean, I wonder if they let him keep his same name because everybody's going to know he's Tongaloa and.
Yeah, I don't think it's. I think it's just for. I don't know. I think he's probably there.
Although then again, remember how Solo started? Solo was still kind of in NXT, and then they kind of just plucked him into the bloodline too. So yeah. I mean, there's no way Hikuleo is going to be in there, right? And not be.
No, I mean, I think he's being brought in for the bloodline storyline, but I feel like maybe he's just down there to get some quiet reps real quick or something, maybe.
Now, here's a thought, bro. Think about this. we interviewed Haku thanks to the people at the Unbreakable Bunch and got to check out the movie premiere and all that stuff for that. Remember, Haku asked us to take the part about Tamatanga out because he felt like there were going to be more of his kids. And now look, you got God
Yeah.
in there, you got Hikuleo in there, you got I mean, and who knows who else is coming. I mean, you know, we just saw Zilla say that they said that Zilla's been pulled from GCW shows. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
he could be next. I mean, I saw him there. I literally kicked it with him for a minute in Cleveland outside the when we were leaving the hotel bar. Like, and he was there in the stadium. So I mean, I've said it before.
Oh, that's right.
That guy.
He was at SummerSlam too, wasn't
Yes.
he? Yeah.
Yes, he was.
So yeah, they're all coming, dude. There's so many of them, and they're all good too. You know what I mean? It's you'd have to be
I
crazy not
still
to want
so
them involved.
then let me ask you that. Do you think that that means we're going to get you got a cover here from Kaiser? Do you think that that means that we could see old blood? You think it's going to be old bloodline versus new bloodline at War Games at Survivor Series? Anybody
Yeah.
who's checking us out, let us know in the comments what you think.
Yeah.
Okay, well, how does that shake up though? What do you think the teams are going to look like? Do you think it's going to be straight bloodline on bloodline, or do you think the other team's going to be like a hodgepodge of like Cody, Roman, maybe the Usos?
I hope it's not Cody, dude. I don't want
I mean,
Cody
he's
involved
got
in
to
that.
be involved in it, doesn't he? I mean, given the fact
I
of
don't
what we're
know.
already kind of headed towards with Cody and Roman.
Yeah, no, I see that point, but I want it to be Sammy. I mean, I guess it depends on how many we're
He could
putting
be
on
the
team here.
last
It could be
guy if they're
5. We're
doing
gonna put 5 in
fives,
there.
but if it's 4-on-4, I think it's more likely that it's Cody, Roman, and the Usos versus.
Yeah, I
the
just feel like
bloodline.
if you throw a Cody Rhodes in there, it takes out the whole bloodline Civil War thing for me. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just not saying it wouldn't be a
I
good
mean,
match. It
does
wouldn't
it,
create a good
or could it
story.
be like what fellow past guest of this show, Dave LaGreca? If you guys are Busted Open fans, which if you watch us, I'm sure you probably are a fan of Busted Open. But with that being said, I mean, Dave said he thinks at some point the bloodline's going to be all back together. You know, what if they're all in there and the bloodline just all at once kind of turns on Cody?
Yikes! That would be
Wouldn't that be some
that'd
shit?
be a hell of a
Locked in a
beatdown,
cage
dude.
with 7 people that all want to kick your ass.
That would
That's
be a
gonna
hell
be
of a beatdown.
man.
I think that's where we're going, but I'm still curious on how we're gonna get there, and that's where they're kind of dragging us along because we still got to figure out what's going on with KO because I feel like he's kind of lingering in the wings. Like, what's he gonna do? You know, he might be the one that takes on Cody at Survivor Series. We might get there
I mean, I
because
could see KO turning heel at some point here, dude.
he needs
Like,
to.
I
Man,
mean,
he does such good heel work. I want to see
do you
him because
think that there's any chance that like the stuff people have been talking about him possibly going to AEW? Do you think there's any
yeah,
chance he'd go over there?
yeah, I do. I mean, what's he got left to prove? The
But
guy's
what's he
got,
gonna do over there? They
I
already
don't
got
know.
so many people that they don't use the
Go
people they
collect a
got
check.
as it is,
Go
and then
collect
you
a
bring a
check and work
guy
with
over.
your friends. Go be with your buddies and collect some money. You ain't got nothing left to prove to me. I mean, personally.
I agree. I'm not saying he's got anything to prove, but I'm just saying like he goes over to AEW. There's already so many people that we already say like, you know, don't get enough time on there. What are you going to do? Go over there and be kind of thrown in the shuffle? I mean, let's be honest. Ricochet just went over there. I think he's going to have a run with Will Ospreay. He'll have some good matches over there. But realistically, do you think that Ricochet is going to last and be a top star over there?
I think it just depends on what he wants to do as far as KO. I mean, what kind of matches do you want, dude? Do you want to stay in the top tier over here and keep doing what you're doing? Because I can't imagine him with the title anytime soon. I don't think that's going to be a thing.
It's been a while since he's had a title.
Right. So, I mean, do you want to go over there and work a little less, make some good money, be with your buddies? I don't see why not. He'd be a good fit if he were to work well there.
He'd be a good fit, but I mean, don't you think we're at a point when it comes to AEW where it's like if you're gonna bring any more people in, it's got to be somebody who's gonna like immediately move the needle. And I'm not saying that Kevin Owens can't do that, but I'm just saying, like, do you think, you know, just because he comes back as Kevin Steen, you know, and shows up in an AEW ring, do you really think that that's gonna be enough to make you know, AEW's numbers go up and stuff?
Maybe for a week or two, but not for long. Not for long, that's for sure. I think it'd be cool to see him with the Bucks, though. You were just talking about. I was talking about this the other day, but another guy I would love to see just be released from his contract and go to AEW just to get some screen time is Nakamura. I would love to see Nakamura in AEW because I feel like he could have some banger matches with dudes
I
over there,
wouldn't
man.
be mad at that. I really wish we would have seen a little bit more from him once he went on the main roster because I liked a lot of what he did. I liked a lot of what he did in I liked a lot of what Nakamura did in NXT, man. My biggest thing
I loved him in NXT, man.
Dude, he had like one of the dopest entrances in NXT, man. And like, it just was like once he got to the main roster, it's just like, like he never really like got his footing like that. I mean, it was cool when he got to go back to Japan and do the stuff in Noah, but I mean, he's never been like a real threat on the main roster.
He had a hell of a match with AJ at Mania, but even that,
I was there. It was dope.
I felt like he should have won that, to be honest. But
you're talking about Mania 34, right?
Yeah,
that was a badass match, man. But I mean, I think everybody knew AJ was keeping that one.
Wow. Hey, you watching Raw on there? Oh.
She said, "I'm too good for Raw today."
Mm-hmm.
Well, Kaiser up over here looking for a superplex on Sami Zayn. One thing that Sami Zayn can do, Sami Zayn can take an ass whooping, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I just thought of something. I wonder if El Generico's got any thoughts on Nigel McGuinness versus Bryan Danielson.
I'm sure he does.
I don't know. I mean, we haven't seen El Generico in a long time. I wonder if Sammy knows where he's at. Here we go. Shout out to Brother Fluff Salisbury. I used to take my kids to Full Sail every week back then. We live about 15 minutes from there. I'm not going to lie, man. I'm jealous of the fact that – so let me ask you this. Was it back in the day, did you have to buy tickets to the ones when they were at Full Sail? Or is it like how it is at the Performance Center where you kind of like got to get on a list to get in there? Because if I'm not mistaken –
is that how it works?
I don't think that you have to pay for the tickets for NXT as well. Shout out to our guy Najee from NXT with Najee. He's there every week. He was in the front row. But I think it's kind of just like a first come, first serve thing at the Performance Center now. I don't know how it was back in the wholesale days.
I never knew that. What do you think about that that announcement earlier? Dom in a shark cage above the ring at Bad Blood.
I love that from back in the day, but it's got definite WCW vibes.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. What was the Judy Bagwell on a pole match? Put Dom on a pole, bro.
Like a piece of meat. Hang him up like a piece of meat.
Which I'm sure goes right back to the narrative that we were talking about. Everybody loves that, right? Imagine being the piece of meat.
Yeah, there you go. Shout out to Brother Fluff Salisbury. Make sure you check us out, man. We've got Austin Theory and a lot of them guys that came through NXT. Our past guests of the show as well. Thanks for checking us out. It's always been an email list. Boy, what I would have given to been able to go to Full Sail back in the black and yellow days, man.
Right.
That's so dope.
I dig the guy in the front row wearing the Dudley Boy gimmick.
Get the tables.
I dig it.
All right, who do you got in this match? We got to make predictions.
I'm taking Sammy, dude, all day.
Okay, you got Sammy. You think that Ludwig Kaiser is going to disappoint Gunther? For you, Brother Fluff Salisbury, I know you're new to us. I actually got to chat with Gunther in the Survivor Series press conference last year. If you go back and check that out on Peacock. Gunther, or Walter in Another Life's a guy I've been watching since he had his run with Evolve and Progress. And I remember watching him wrestle in the Knights of Columbus and Livonia and stuff, and making guys almost lose their nipple to see where he's at now. And he's still making guys almost lose their nipple. Shout out to our guy, PCO from TNA. They beat the shit out of each other as well, but it's dope to see where he's at. Same with Sammy. Yeah. I mean, really from where Sammy started in WWE. I mean, he's not ever won the world title on the main roster, man, but him being as involved as he has in like the main stories and stuff, I think that's all a testament to how good Sammy is.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. He's definitely a worker's worker, bro. Like he don't really have bad matches, and he's always even when the matches aren't like storyline driven, you always enjoy watching Sami Zayn. So
Sami Zayn is just good.
I still want to see him and KO again, though. I know that's like a thing that we've revisited many times in many different places, but I can't get enough of that particular rivalry, dude.
Brother Salisbury, do you want to see another run of KO and Sami Zayn?
And I feel like at this point in their career right now, the later stages of their career, I guess you could say, Sammy and KO could put on a hell of a program, dude.
I mean, they could always put on a hell of a program. I don't think that was ever a question.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mind me. I'm
what are you doing over there? You got snacks?
Taco Bell.
And this episode of the show is brought to you by what's the Lux Box? Start getting free Lux Boxes out the door. You got to use the app, dude.
Yo, they all got apps now.
Yeah, they're a little cheaper too.
There you go. He says he'd like to see them tag together again.
I wouldn't mind that either, honestly.
Hello, cat. Kaiser has disappointed Gunther again.
What a disappointment.
Who wins, Brother Salisbury, them or Judgment Day?
And
what are your thoughts on Judgment Day's tag team run? Are you mad because they don't defend the titles enough?
I mean, they don't. Let's be honest.
See, but I heard that they were defending them all on like the house shows, which they're not acknowledging it on live TV. But man, that was always a thing back in the day. Like if you look at like Hogan's run when he was champ, a lot of his title defenses were at house shows and shit.
That's
so
true.
If we're not counting what happens at the house shows, I mean, you're kind of cutting their balls off. If I were Finn and them, I'd be like, just because you don't see us defend them on TV every week, we'd defend them all over the country, all over the world, whatever. That would have been my out.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
That would have been what I did if I were them. Oh, shit, here comes Gunther. Kaiser's in trouble. Kaiser's in trouble. You about to learn today. You about to learn today.
Oh, boy.
This is facts. Uh-oh, Sammy might be getting his title shot. You said you wanted to see Sammy get his big run. Here it comes.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the tag team division is thin there. He's got a point.
What are your thoughts on if we could possibly see the Lucha Brothers?
Now that's going to be awesome, dude. I know that's official, right?
No.
That's not official. They're not officially signed?
No.
Okay.
Mike Johnson said it's not.
Okay, well, if that's the big rumor and it's gonna be official, that's a hell of a signing. But yeah, those are guys that I feel like could shoot straight to the top of the division instantly. Who am I thinking right here? Was it Penta that got into it with Dragon Lee? Not too like.
Where was this at?
I'm trying to remember. I want to say it was Penta.
Uh-oh. Bree chiming in on Facebook.
What's up, Bree?
It's like Bob Backlund's last it's like Bob Backlund lost his WWF belt to Diesel at a house show.
That's also true. In like 8 seconds, I remember. It was like super quick. Quick power bomb, Diesel wins.
You're not wrong.
I remember that.
Okay, but here's the question. I was trying to tell Bree about this earlier. How many shows did you go to at Joe Louis where Bob Backlund was walking around with the sweater and the shorts and the megaphone? Please tell me you were there for one of these.
Yeah, I was. Fucking Bob Backlund. I respect him now, but when I was young, God, I hated him. I hated him mainly because of the crossface that he put on Bret Hart at Survivor Series 94. That was like my nightmare. Remember?
There you go. Now you're talking her language. Check out Queen's Court and all that stuff. They go back and watch a lot of the old shows and shit.
Oh man.
I do not eat marijuana. He's so unhinged.
No, but Bob Backlund in '94, dude, that Survivor Series when he had the crossface chicken wing, on Bret Hart for like forever. I feel like it was like a nightmare for me. I was like 7, dude. And then Owen Hart threw in the towel. That was a mess. What a mess that was. Were you gonna be watching that? That's a good one. That's a damn good Survivor Series. Besides that, I guess those old shows, the golden era of wrestling, bro. I love that stuff. Curious to see what happens with Xavier Woods, man.
Well, I mean, I think they're breaking up the New Day. Shout out to Kofi. Kofi hooked it up, and we were sitting in the fucking front row of Raw and shit. That was dope.
I hope we get like a Big E involvement at some point. You know,
I agree, brother Salisbury. I hope they don't neuter the Lucha Bros. Oh my god! Yeah. And can we please? I don't know if I'm the only one saying this right now, but the whole time that they were in WWE, can we please see some of Pentagon as a single, whether that's in AEW, WWE, please.
Yeah.
Please, even if it's only for a little bit. Man, if you didn't watch Lucha Underground and you don't know about Pentagon and Pentagon Dark with all the stuff with Vampiro, if you watch the match him versus Vampiro, that shit was badass. It's not going to be like the most scientific match you're ever going to see, but Pentagon versus Vampiro and that storyline was dope.
He was definitely my favorite in Lucha Underground, dude. Like he was the reason I watched.
That was where I first really found out about Pentagon.
Where can we watch Lucha Underground anyway? Is there anywhere that's like available? I could Google that.
I want to say it was on Netflix.
Really?
Yeah. Speaking of what up, though? Shout out to our sponsor, Potter's Tree Service. Asa, are you coming to Metallica with us? J-Bone, are you coming to Metallica?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Bro, they got round 2, and this time we didn't get to see Limp Bizkit all the way when they were here. Metallica, Limp Bizkit, Pantera, Ice Nine Kills. I'm with it. Let's get it.
Columbus, right?
Yes. Rand's talking about Vegas, but I'm thinking more likely for me is going to be Columbus. See, he said, let's go. I'm with it. Metallica, I'm with it. That concert that we went to in November,
they got
by far.
Lucha Underground's available on Apple TV.
There you go, bro.
It's on Prime.
Brother Salisbury says, I was a big Farouk fan growing up. He started in Florida in a tag team with a friend of my dad. Who's your dad's friend? That's dope. Ron Simmons, Farouk,
if his dad's friend is Butch Reed.
He's going to say Butch Reed.
From Doom, dude. That's going back.
Reed, bro. Well, that wasn't who he started with, so maybe if he was talking about who he started with, it wouldn't be him. But yeah, dude. Farouk was badass. I grew up in the Nation of Domination era, dude, and seeing all the stuff he's done, I have the respect for what he did as a football player. Speaking of which, hopefully he didn't spell the Chiefs the chefs like this guy on my commercial on my TV.
I feel old because when we talk like the early days of Farouk and Ron Simmons, like I think back to like WCW, like the '88 WCW, him and Vader and.
Dude, Vader was the man. Like I feel like kids today don't know as much about Vader, and I self-admittedly didn't even know as much about Vader when I first started seeing him because I saw him like in his WWF run. But bro, you go back and look at some of the shit that he did in WCW against like Cactus Jack.
It was great.
And then the shit that he did with Flair, like him and Sting had some badass matches. And then you look at the stuff he did in Japan, that big ass thing that he used to carry out the ring.
Dewey Forte.
Okay. He's talking about Dewey Forte. I think it's Forte. Dewey Forte. He was a college football player too. It makes sense why they would have gelled then. I mean, Ron Simmons is one of the best college football players of all time.
Back to your point about Vader, though, I remember watching him against Cactus Jack, and that was like only thing that was like because I was so young, so I really disliked Vader, right? But as you grow older, you kind of gain a respect for these type of wrestlers. And now, looking back now, he's probably the best big man wrestler, like top 3 for me at least. Between him and like
definitely an argument to be made.
Yeah, I mean, I would have to say all around, he'd probably be the best. I really like Bam Bam Bigelow too, though. like before
Bam
WWE.
Bam was a dude, bro.
Before WWE, though, was like when I started seeing him, it was like Bam Bam.
Seeing right in the comments, Bree besides Bam
coming
Bam.
in high. That's what I'm talking about. Between him and Bam Bam, it was just like to flip a coin, dude. You know what I mean?
Could you imagine them two as a tag team?
Oh my goodness. Trying to think who the other. I mean, in that era when I was watching it,
Bam Bam and ECW was a bad motherfucker too.
I mean, in that era for WCW, when I was watching, you had like Vader, Bam Bam. You had Sid was like their big guy, like their main big heel. Yeah. Sid was the man in the late 80s in WCW. Him and Sting went at it a few times. That was pretty cool.
Have some manners.
He's talking about you eating. He's talking about you eating on the show. At least sponsor us, Taco Bell. If Kyle's gonna feed his face on the show, throw us some Lux boxes, man. We like to eat around here. That's funny.
To be fair, I tried to hit the mute button, but I mean, if I wait to eat the whole damn thing by the time it's over, my shit's gonna be cold. This shit's gonna go for 3 hours, ladies and gents.
That's fucking funny.
I'm a growing boy. I only got 2 more days left to 32. Asa, what are you getting me for my motherfucking birthday? What are you shit in my mouth? What are you talking about? I'm out talking with my mouth full. Now you sound like my sister. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's funny, dude.
Shout out to Asa, our fine sponsors over at Potter's Tree Service.
Ace is that dude, bro.
Asa came out and partied with us for Breaking Benjamin and Daughtry and
Stained.
Yes. Why could I not think of
because you're almost 32.
That's what we're gonna blame it on.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say I almost went postal, but we can go with that too.
Your brain's getting old, bro.
The post office's fault.
Let's see. You're gonna wake up and be 200 pounds, gray, bald. See, Bree knows what I'm talking about.
Don't you tell me who the fuck side are you on?
And then just think, you're gonna be you're not gonna be holding your drinks like kind of like me at my old age, my old ripe age.
Bree was at that concert with us too, even though she had some unwanted guests sitting next to her.
Ooh. She had stranger danger.
No, remember we were going to move down there to her row, and then them 2 dudes just sat there the whole night.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay, so that's something to ask you guys and everybody who's watching about this. What do you guys think about Braun Breaker and the run that we've got? And did you see those pictures of Scott's son, the Scott Steiner son?
I did see
Holy shit, he looks just like Braun.
I did see that.
Put them together as the new Steiner brothers. Take my fucking money.
Yeah.
Although Braun, I think, is destined for world title in WWE.
Yeah, I do. I'd give him less than 2 years. Less than 2 years, and he's going to be holding.
What do you think about this whole thing with him and Jay? I mean, you think Jay loses, no?
Yeah, I do. But it's such a tough spot, though. Like, Jey Uso was definitely like the top guy right now over there. But with the momentum that Braun Breaker has right now, dude, there's no way you could take that belt off him. Absolutely no way. So I feel like this has got to be like the launching pad into what Jay is going to do next. It's got to be, right? I mean, he's never held a singles title, though. So I kind of feel like that's crappy. He definitely deserves one. Curious to see where his brother's at, though. I want to know what's going on. I haven't heard no recent updates on that. Did you see when Rikishi posted that about Jimmy Uso?
Hang on, I'm just trying to get my TV
Yeah.
working here. It just went out on me for a second.
Dom and his damn mustache again. So I needs to hold Dom down and just shave the mustache off. Brother Fluff.
Now I got Raw back up here.
Clothes.
Brother Fluff, Brother Salisbury coming in again. I had floor seats to Aerosmith and the Black Crowes in January 25, but Aerosmith retired. Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, Aerosmith was one of my favorites of all time, but I don't know. Once again, the music world is very weird right now. So a lot of stuff behind their name. I don't really care to talk about it. But a lot of things going on in the music industry, if you know what I mean.
Speaking of concerts, though, we got to tell them. So the reason we were talking concerts, Brother Salisbury, is me and J-Bone went to go see Metallica. We went to the Metallica tour that was going on last year. We went and saw, it was Metallica and Pantera night one with, Ice Nine Kills started night two. It was with them two with Van Halen's Kid night one. Night two was our boys from Five Finger Death Punch, which if you guys are new here, make sure you go check out our chat with Chris Kale and see what he's got to see. We just got to see him a few weeks ago here in the Mitten, but it was in night two was Five Finger Death Punch, Ice Nine Kills, and Metallica, and you had different sets both nights. But we were talking about concerts, man. You got Limp Bizkit, Metallica, Pantera, Ice Nine Kills. Let's get it. I'm with it. Come on.
Yeah. I lost my voice after night one of Metallica. Had to go night two with no voice.
Dude, that whole weekend was badass. Because shout out to one of our original four, Devin. We were out for his bachelor party in between that. So night one we had Metallica, went to the cigar bar with Devin. Then I got up, went and shot AKs, ARs, pistols, and all that stuff on Saturday and got into some extracurriculars. And then Sunday, we had night two of Metallica. That was a pretty badass weekend, if I do say so myself.
Yeah. That was a long one. Good times.
They're calling me old. J-Bone was acting pretty old that weekend.
Yeah. I felt my age that weekend. Let's just say that.
For those of you guys who are watching, do we got any thoughts on what we've seen from Raw so far? What do you think of the new look Judgment Day? Do you think it's going to be a long time before they split or implode?
I think I'd rather see them in War Games, though, dude. I don't know.
But, I mean, who do they go against?
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know.
Versus the Bloodline?
No, I don't think that would work, but I don't know why.
I think it's Bloodline.
I think I just want to see him get beat up. Maybe that's all. That's it.
Well, but I mean, what did we say? That's what you want to see of a good heel. I mean, but realistically, like I said, if I had to guess, he says he's got my birthday present figured out. I got a birthday present too. Hell yeah!
Shit.
I don't know what it is, but thank you. Well, I'm happy Dominic is in a cage above the ring. Give him some chicken nuggets.
Wouldn't that be hilarious if he's up there like grubbing down on like chicken nuggets and he's got like a little PlayStation set up or something? That would be hilarious.
What kind of sauce are we doing on chicken nuggies, ladies and gents? I'm a barbecue sauce.
I'm a barbecue guy, man.
Not ranch, though. Any of you say ranch. Ranch is the wrong fucking answer. I gotta drive to Grand Rapids. Holy shit. Oh, I've heard of that one. If you ever get a chance, check out Welcome to Rockville in Daytona. I heard that. That shit I heard is badass.
Brie coming through with honey mustard.
Honey mustard.
Hey, look at Asa. Straight honey. I'm with that. I've ate that and it's pretty good.
Honey with chicken nuggets.
Yeah, straight honey. I'm with that. You'd be surprised. It's very good. Hey, you got any of those chicken nuggets left?
Listen to this guy. Now he's trying to steal his daughter's chicken nuggets. You bastard.
She ate them all. And guess what she eats them with? Ranch. Gross.
I wonder if that's just a woman thing. Anybody who's watching this, if you're a guy and you eat ranch with your chicken nuggies, I need to know because I've never been a fan of ranch. I never have gotten it. Me and my sister were just talking about this the other day when I was with my nephew, dude. I cannot get down with ranch with my chicken nuggies, bro.
Never been a ranch guy.
It don't. There, Tabasco sauce, man. He's turning it up a notch out here like Emerald and shit.
Chicken with hot sauce is fine. So
I eat ranch with my nuggets or tenders, but it's got to be good ranch.
What you eat ranch with pizza?
What classifies as good? No, hell no.
I can't even.
What classifies as good ranch?
Now I'm not a ranch person, but I do know that people that eat ranch have different variations of what is good ranch.
I think J-Bone's a closet ranch eater.
No, I can't eat ranch. Like a lot of people say Jets Pizza, their ranch is.
I've heard that before. I've heard that before. Any ranch that's not light. Is that like light beer? She said Jets Ranch is top tier.
I'm telling you, it's a thing. Where did this show go?
What are our thoughts on Carlito in the Judgment
Monday
Day?
Night Raw with ranch sauce. I dig it. I don't mind it at all. He's just.
Do you think it fits though, man? Like I miss Carlito Caribbean cool though, dog.
Yeah, but no, it don't fit. And for some reason, I feel like that's why it's working for me because he's like the standout. You know what I mean? But I feel like every group needs a vet, and he's definitely. Well,
they got a bunch of vets. Look at Finn Balor.
Yeah, Finn Balor's probably been around longer, but you got to give him credit because he plays the role well. Whatever it is, he definitely like gels with those guys.
Bree said he adds a little bit of comedy too.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody that's watching. If you guys are new here, make sure you like the page. Make sure you subscribe. There's a lot of good stuff to check out. We're going to be doing some more stuff with TNA as Bound for Glory gets ready to come back here to Detroit, and we should be joined by the boss, Kenny Cross. We also cover combat sports over here. We're going to be talking XFC that's going on this weekend in Atlanta, GA. I wonder if they're going to go down to Bad Street. Shout out to past guest of the show, Miranda Gordy, the queen of Bad Street. I need to go drinking with them again. Yo, I got a story that I will not tell on the air, but you and me can talk about it afterwards from WrestleMania in Philly. I just want people to know that her brother, Ray Gordy, is still that guy. Yeah, he's still that guy.
He's like Vincent in the. Yeah, that's true.
He's like Vincent in NWA, someone who eats all the pin. Shout out to Vincent, aka Virgil. You know, rest in peace. That man was hustling at the merch table till the day he died.
Yeah.
Dragon Lee is so dope, man. Like I know he got injured. What do you guys think like his run is going to be like in WWE? For those that don't know, I mean, he's the brother of Roosh, who is over there in AEW. They've also got their other brother, Dralistico, over there in AEW, or at least did at one point. What do you think of him so far and what they're doing with him with the LWO? I know he got hurt, but what do you think so far, J-Bone?
I dig it, man. I just feel like it's a different style. You know what I mean?
Oh, like, shit, incoming. Here comes Rey Mysterio.
You need styles like that in WWE. We don't get enough of it, so he fits well. I dig it.
Everybody who's joining the show, I need some more opinions. What are our thoughts on Joe Tessitore on commentary? I already said when we started this, me being a fight guy, I love seeing him come over there. Past guest of the show, Jimmy Smith, I liked what he did as well, but I think Joe fits the role better with him being a wrestling fan. What are some of y'all's thoughts on Joe Tessitore? Dragon Lee picks up the win here.
There it is, boy.
Bree said she likes him on commentary. He's been doing good, at least in my opinion. I mean, I think because he's actually a fan, dude. I think he fits the role well. November 11th, WWE in Grand Rapids. Uh-oh, I think Ace is trying to get us to come to Grand Rapids, J-Bone.
No. That was weird, though. I heard that.
I think the last time I might have come to Grand Rapids was for Lights Out, Asa.
I heard.
Yeah, like a cat.
Yeah.
Did you hear
hiding
that?
cats over there, bro?
I heard it too. There might be a cat fight outside.
A what outside?
Cat fight.
They used to do those on WWE too.
Don't open the door. Look out the window.
I'm not.
What did it sound like?
Sound like a
Sounds like Raul Rosas.
No,
No
straight.
shit.
Straight up, it sounded like a cat was being attacked
I
outside.
heard.
Yeah, all right. That was crazy.
I agree. He does call it as if it's a real sport, but I mean, with him coming from boxing, it makes sense. But I think he'll do maybe a little better than Jimmy just because he's actually a fan of it, and you can tell. And like he said that coming in, like he knew a lot of what was going on. Jimmy did a lot of research and knew and was up on his stuff and knew what was going on by the time he got there. But I think Joe is really showing that he's still an active fan of it. Bree said he seems to be getting more comfortable with each week too. Agreed.
Yeah, we were just saying that earlier. It's gonna take some time, man. And like I said, we're so used to the Michael Cole style of commentary. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna take a minute to get used to. And that's fine. We've been listening to Michael Cole for like 25, 30 years, man.
Look, man, if there's something we've learned, don't bitch about it because when he's gone, we're gonna miss it.
Exactly. And he's done some good stuff. Especially considering who he came in after. He came in after JR, dude. That was the GOAT. You know what I mean? So you gotta give it.
Well, he came in while JR was still there too, though.
Right. He kind of took the flag as far as the voice of WWE. And then
yeah.
For me personally, it's just hard to transition to different commentators. But
of course. I mean, that's why they keep teams together for as long as they do.
But I feel like Joe's doing a good job. And it brings that fight feel. You know what I mean? It's like that real sport feel.
See, me coming from fighting, I really enjoy that. I like that they do that. I like that it's a little different from the traditional pro wrestling commentator.
Agreed.
Man, they will make a TV show out of everything. We're making a show out of a dance floor now.
Sad thing is, somebody's gonna watch it.
Look, man, you ain't got shit to do. Watch the flow.
Watch the floor.
1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, 4.
Asa said,
whatever happened to JR and Jerry Lawler? JR is with AEW. Jerry Lawler still wrestles on the indies from time to time. Well, not from time to time. He still wrestles on the indies and does like conventions and stuff. He's finally stopped grow. He's been growing a beard and he's not dyeing it. Have you seen the Jerry Lawler Santa Claus beard?
Yeah. He's accepting his age, bro.
That was my all-time favorite commentary team. That was the team I grew up on.
Yeah.
There we go again. Shout out to Megaran. We were already talking about this. Tickets are on sale. Bree, are you going to Vegas? I'm trying to tell J-Bone he needs to take his baby grandpa Bladder back to Vegas with us.
I want to do
Motherfucker's
Vegas
drinking a margarita and had to piss 25 times
Hangover?
down Fremont Street.
Remember the movie The Hangover? We need to do it like that.
I mean, I'm already got my hotel. I'm with it. You're the one that's still.
I'm going to sneak in your bag, your carry-on, and all that.
I definitely want to. I didn't get to enjoy Vegas the last time I was there. Sucks when you go to Vegas and can't enjoy it.
Yeah, right.
So what do we think about this Sheamus and Pete Dunne thing? I love seeing the Shillelagh again, but I'm glad that Pete Dunne's back to being Pete Dunne.
Yeah, me too. No, I dig it though. Dude,
Oh God,
anything
we're
Sheamus
calling him
does,
Butch again. You're gonna upset him. You're gonna make him mad.
I feel like Sheamus on TV is just good. I love Sheamus, dude. He's one of those guys that you don't really know how much you like him until you don't have him. You know what I mean? When he was gone all that time, like you really missed Sheamus.
He's been there a long time too.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. What belt is he missing?
He said, "Let's make this an English Irish thing."
Is he missing a belt still? I don't remember if he got them all.
I think he's gotten all the belts now.
Has he?
He won the Intercontinental, didn't he?
I don't think he did.
Okay, yeah, no. Bree said it. He's still got to get the IC belt.
Okay.
Yo, can we put some respect on the Miz's name though? I mean, I
Oh,
know a
yeah.
lot of people want to hate on him, but that guy has won the Grand Slam twice.
Yeah.
Like, think about what we just said. Sheamus is yet to win the IC belt. This motherfucker's won all the belts twice.
Twice. Yeah. He's definitely a unique story considering where he came from, dude.
How much do you think he spent on sunglasses at this point?
I mean, look at the dude's suits, man. That's probably the least of his worries is the sunglasses. Probably the cheapest thing.
Well, dude, they're all a write-off, bro.
Yeah.
They're all a write-off. You pay for, you get to pay for Miz has got to be making some money at this point. That's all.
You would think so. We had the reality show. Remember that? Was that still going? That's not still going, right?
No, well, not right now, but this guy, though, I've loved what they've done with him. Tsunami, shout out to Bronson Reed. We got to interview him at the Royal Rumble. Make sure you go check that out and hear what he had to say about his favorite MMA fighters. Said he's obviously got to be a Volt guy with him coming from Australia, but he said he's a big GSP guy.
Imagine grappling with that dude.
Do I think that he would have been a WWE star without the real world thing? No, I think the real world thing is what got him on the radar, but I think his will, drive, determination, and his own talent is what got him over. I think real world got him in the door, but I think he but I don't know that he would have I don't know if he would have done that without that. No.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, he's gonna get kind of beat up here, though. So,
yeah, he's the little guy in between the two monsters.
The way Bronson Reed has
been. He's getting ready to come off the top with that tsunami right quick. Somebody else is gonna hit the security guy with a tsunami. Yeah. Now they're both gonna get it. Oh, you poor bastards.
Yeah.
Oh, and a double choke slam. It's King Kong versus Godzilla in this bitch.
That's a lot of dude coming off that top rope, man.
I love how the guy did like the extra somersault.
Yeah. Yeah.
And all these poor security guards just got to get their ass beat real quick.
Yep. I know it. Just getting beat up.
Double clothesline!
Jeez.
And then you got Adam Pearce just chilling in the background like, get out of the ring now! Uh-oh, here comes Bronson Reed. Oh, no! He's back on the top rope. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's a big dude to be hitting.
Yeah, dude. That's a lot. That's a lot. You think we're going to get one of those? I know we got. Didn't we get the rope snap last week?
The ring broke when they got into it before. I think.
We need the whole like.
It might bust again on this damn superplex with them big of dudes in there, dude.
Need the whole ring collapse thing. Poor security guards. Who you think's going to be the future WWE champion in that ring, Kyle? Because we know how security rolls with WWE. That's where you get your start.
Out of the security guards?
Yeah.
My bet's on the guy with the man bun that's just
The guy that's on the ground.
That guy.
That guy that just got beat
The
up.
Sami Zayn lookalike with the man bun that's flopping around all over the place.
We'll have to make note of that. We'll see him in like 5 years.
Monday Night Raw, brother man.
Monday Night Raw.
Oh, shit. Braun Strowman's going to the top rope. I don't blame you, Bronson Reed. I'd get the fuck out of there, too.
Yeah. I love Adam Pearce just running around like screaming at the top of his lungs.
You know, you got to give that guy some credit, too. He's one of the more underrated general managers, too.
Yeah, no, he's done a really good job, man. Just the role he plays as the GM is it's really good.
So is Nick Aldis. I like Nick Aldis as
yeah.
GM. I didn't know how I would like that because I was a big Nick Aldis fan before he came to WWE. And I didn't know how I was going to like him having to be like in the GM spot. But
yeah,
I'm a big fan of Nick Aldis. And I like what Adam Pearce has done, man. What are your guys' thoughts on the current roster of GMs we got? And let's throw Ava in there from NXT. How are we doing on GMs? Keep the comments coming. Make sure you share it, like it, let motherfuckers know you're watching along with us, and let us know what you're thinking of WWE Monday Night Raw.
Jeez, where's that story going? You still think Braun's going to be in the Wyatt Six eventually?
I mean, I thought he should have been, but I mean, then
I
again,
expect him to be there already. I didn't know what was going on.
I mean, he's not really. I mean, well, they are doing the thing with him and Bronson right now, but
yeah.
She said, I want an Adam versus Nick match to see who's top GM. Well, Nick Aldis has got to win. No, wait a minute. I think they may have wrestled each other too for the NWA championship. I could be wrong, but I think they might have. Dude, Nick Aldis has got to win that match.
I bet they do the whole Survivor Series gimmick, Team SmackDown, Team Raw. But I think that's probably the closest we're going to get. Unless they, for some reason, were co-captains or something. You know what I mean? A captain of each team. But I don't think they'll go that route. I feel like if they were going to do that, it had already been done, I feel like we have enough people on the rosters now, though, for those traditional Survivor Series matches, which I would love to see. Those traditional 4-on-4s, even 5-on-5.
It was 5-on-5s, but I feel like the old
but like when I was
the old Survivor Series
when
match.
I was a young man, it was 4-on-4. I still remember like renting the VHS tapes from, it wasn't even Blockbuster, bro. It was Video House. Yeah. There was a Video House and there was a Mammoth Video.
Kids today don't know the joy of going to the video store and seeing what wrestling tapes they had.
I remember
bugging the piss out of your mom to get one.
After school, I'd go there on the weekends, man. Oh, dude. It was crazy.
Watch Backlash 99 a bunch of times.
The wackest Survivor Series team. Yeah. No, that was pretty crazy.
Bree said, Clowns Are Us is the wackest Survivor Series team name I ever heard.
That was
your Survivor Series name? Look at you.
That was the little Doinks and Dinks versus the little King Lawlers crew or whatever.
Did they live at Toys R Us?
Dude, that was definitely a spectacle. That was also the 94 Survivor Series, I believe.
Well, it looks like you're giving away Bree's whole watch along that she's going to do over there.
All right, Bree. It's going to be a good one. Make sure you tune into that. I'll tell you what, I still remember specifically Survivor Series 91. It was one of my favorite teams. It was a couple of my favorite wrestlers. It was Bret Hart, Roddy Piper, Virgil.
That was when
Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Was what?
That was when Undertaker debuted, wasn't it?
Yeah, when Hogan lost to Undertaker.
And that was in Detroit, if I'm not mistaken.
Pretty sure, yep. I was like digging that, dude. That was one of my favorite things. I used to love those Survivor Series, old school Survivor Series. Man. We need more Survivor Series matches, traditional.
All
matches.
right, here comes Drew McIntyre. What are your thoughts on CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre this Hell in a Cell match? I mean, that might be the match that everybody's most looking forward to, even ahead of this Bloodline story. No.
Yeah, no, for sure. I feel like it's been great. It's carried.
If you guys are watching, you got to comment in the comments. Let us know who it is you think's going to win.
Since the climax of Cody and Roman, I feel like Drew and Punk has carried this year's like big storyline for Raw. Man, it's been so good, and it's still. I feel like it doesn't even need. I know it's got to end soon, right? It's probably going to end at Bad Blood, I would assume.
This
but
has got to be the big blow up.
But honestly, I would be fine with it if it kept going. I'm enjoying it. But I mean, I see it's got to end at some point because they got to move on and do other things. But shit, keep that. I would be fine if it kept going.
What do you think of the promo we're seeing from CM Punk?
Oh, dude, yeah, he's I like Mad CM Punk. I like violent CM Punk.
What are your guys' thoughts on the fact that we're actually hearing him say things that you wouldn't have heard during the Vince era, like "you're gonna have to kill me to beat me" and things like that?
I'm digging that. I want to know what's gonna be like when we get to Netflix. I mean, it's getting there, but when they get to Netflix, dude, I feel like they're gonna have full blown just like cussing matches on Netflix, dude. You know
I
what
hope
mean?
so. I'm just gonna say I'm glad that they don't have the just regular Hell in a Cell pay-per-view anymore. Although I was there at like the first one here in Detroit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I agree.
What'd you think of the back and forth between Drew and Wade Barrett?
That's cool to me because we've seen Wade kind of like stick alongside Drew. You know what I mean? Like kind of take his side in this whole thing.
Well, remember, Drew looked like he was going to take his head off the other
yeah.
side.
So I feel like that's also like we're really showing how frustrated Drew is to where he's snapping on Wade. You know what I mean?
I'm bummed that we've never really seen Wade get back in the ring unless he's like hurt and stuff.
Right.
I've got some bad news.
Yeah.
No more bad news, Barrett.
Drew's a bad motherfucker, though. That's one dude you don't want to run
He's
into.
a big motherfucker.
You don't want to run into that motherfucker in an alleyway, dude.
He is a big ass dude, bro. You're not wrong, though. If he was pissed off, that is not the guy I want chasing after me.
I'm staying out of your way, bro.
Kicking him in the dick for sure. Kicking him in the dick and getting the fuck out of the way.
Exactly.
Oh, Drew says he doesn't want to go back inside Hell in a Cell.
Think we're gonna get a lot of callbacks to that first Hell in a Cell match in that one between Taker and Shawn?
From Punk's side, I bet there might be. I think you probably would see like a lot of Shawn stuff, probably.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, Drew's a big Bret Hart guy, so I mean,
right.
So isn't it funny how both of them are talking about how like their wives and their families and everybody else they want them to get away from each other? I mean, although it's funny to me, I think it's dope at the same time.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, that's stuff you don't ever get to really touch base on in WWE lately over the recent years. I hope they're all sitting front row Let them all see everybody's pain.
I remember when we went to was it All Out? I remember seeing Punk's sister in the will call picking up tickets and shit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Uh-oh, he says he gonna make him suffer. Those of you guys who are watching, is it gonna be CM Punk or Drew though at Bad Blood?
What do you got? You got a prediction on that?
So part of me thinks that Drew can't lose another one. But at the same time, can CM Punk really afford to lose one? Although he did beat Drew in the strap match.
Yeah.
And then who won the first one?
Drew. He at SummerSlam.
So in that case,
So we're 1-1. It's tough. It's
I
tough.
think CM Punk. Who do you got in the tiebreaker?
It's tough for me too, but I'm a Punk guy. I'm gonna take CM Punk.
All right, what are they going to do with Bronson and Braun? What do you guys want to see?
Cheeseburger eating contest.
No, you'd have to call Joey Chestnut.
Hot dogs, cheeseburgers.
You heard he got banned from the hot dog eating
I
contest?
did hear that. I don't know why though. What happened?
I forgot what it was, but he got banned from the hot dog eating contest.
For winning too much.
Forgot what it is. Arm wrestling contest. That'd actually probably be pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, no, CM Punk would definitely lose that one.
I think she was talking about Bronson and Braun.
Well, damn. Pete Dunne is a savage. Now he's choking him out with a cricket bat. Is that what that is? Damn. Beating him up with the cricket bat. And my man is killing the game with the white shoes over here with the suit. Damn. Yo, Sheamus has got to start watching his back out here.
Yeah, yeah.
Braun and Bronson wouldn't be so bad. I don't know why I was thinking Drew and Punk. Yeah, Drew wins in an arm wrestling contest.
They should have like a test of strength, like a remember the Bianca Belair and Bailey thing that they did with it was like the obstacle course around the ring. They could do that with Braun and Bronson.
You know what that reminds me of? You remember when they did the whole thing with MVP and Matt Hardy?
Yeah, yeah. Let's do that stuff.
Do you think that the Hardys come back to WWE after their TNA run?
I hope so. I guess it just depends on what kind of time they got left, but I'd love to see him finish their career in WWE.
That he wants them to end in WWE.
Yeah, I mean that's the place to do it, man. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna go into the Hall of Fame together. First ballot.
They should.
Yeah, first ballot Hall of Famers. But I'd love to see it end in WWE in some capacity.
I mean, it was dope to get to chat with Matt. You know, for those who are new to the show, like a lot of the thing that kind of spurred our show when me, Devin, Kyle, and Kevin started the show was me going to WrestleMania 33 in Orlando all by myself, which also happened to be the return of the Hardys. And we just got to chat with Matt Hardy about that at Astronomicon. Shout out to the fine folks at Astronomicon, which that was a pretty full circle moment in and of itself. I mean, I'm with you too. I think that they should end in WWE as well. I hope if they do come over there, though, that they have like a good run. So Devon is retired. Well, not.
Did he have an injury? I meant to ask you that last time.
Well, he had that back surgery, and then him and Bubba just came back. I think it was in this year for TNA. Shout out to Devon Dudley. We also got to chat with him at Astronomicon as well. I love hearing Bubba Dudley on Sirius XM on Busted Open every morning, man. That guy.
Yeah, no, he's great, man. He could still go. You know what I mean? He's
his run
he's a
TNA,
perfect.
He's still a savage.
He's still a perfect heel, dude. He is definitely like a savage heel. You know what I mean? So I
Look
feel
how
like,
they did Tommy Dreamer.
yeah, dude. Yeah. I would love to see
Hot
him just.
coffee in his eyes, talking about his mom after his mom just died. Like, man, Bully don't
I
give a
don't know.
fuck.
I don't know that Bully would
ring.
fit in like WWE now, but if we get like,
Well, I mean, if they brought
an
him back,
uncensored,
they're not bringing him back if they're not the Dudleys. But I know that the
Right.
Dudleys have a Legends deal with them, so who knows?
yeah, I just don't think Devon would do it at this point. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, money talks, but I'd love to see something with them and the Dudleys, the Hardys and the Dudleys.
I mean, I'm surprised we've never seen Devon's boys ever get up there, and have like a run in WWE. We've seen them a lot with our friends over at Combat One. I talked to him a little bit about that when we interviewed Devon. I'm surprised we haven't seen it. Man, this football promo was the shit with Cody and Roman in the middle of the Georgia Tech field.
Yeah.
The only thing missing was Megatron. For those of you who don't know, Detroit fans, Roman and our very own Calvin Johnson. Let's go live.
Yeah, we got the Monday night game next week.
There's going to be competition.
And we're going to be debuting our all-black jerseys next week, Monday.
Dude, I love the black jerseys. I was saying that when they were playing the Cardinals. I like their jerseys, too. I love the black ones. I wish they'd wear more. I like the gray ones, too.
Yeah, I like the gray ones, too. You got to go cop one of those, dude. The hottest seller. Actually, I think we're number 3 now in the NFL.
Yeah, I feel like I need me a Hutch jersey.
Yeah, you find them all.
This is a team I think is underrated too. Plus, I don't know, Isla Dawn be like mesmerize me a little bit. But dude, I don't know why they couldn't have kept why Alba Fire or Kaylee Ray couldn't have kept her name, but I feel like they're a much more underrated tag team than they get credit for now.
Yeah, no, I agree. They got a long way to go, but I agree with
those of you guys who are watching. What are our thoughts on the Unholy Union?
You watching Smack or Raw in there?
Yeah, I accidentally closed out of it.
You're missing the tag team match.
On my screen, it's
Who are they facing?
I'm not sure.
Is it them versus Jade and Bianca?
We'll find out in a second.
Bree said she loves the two of them together.
Heck yeah.
Oh, so it's either them versus Damage Control or there's Jade and Bianca. See, now this is something I haven't understood. How come we have 2 men's tag team titles, but we still got the women's tag team titles that travel across?
Yeah, I don't get it either. I never got that.
For those of you guys who are watching, did you like the one tag team title better for the men's, or do you like the separate tag team titles? I kind of liked it better when the tag team champions were across both brands. But maybe that's the old school.
Yeah.
What do you think, J-Bone?
I agree. I like that when they're across both brands too.
Okay, what's the better title out of the 2 new ones?
The men's?
Yes.
The SmackDown ones.
Oh yeah, dude. Those are like those give me
like the old school
WWF vibe ones.
Yeah,
like the ones from the 90s and 2000s.
Yeah, that's mainly the reason. It's because I'm an old school fool.
He's just trying to say he's old.
I am, bro. I am.
He said, "Yeah, I am." No,
I am, man. I was a golden era kid, bro. Used to watch all.
This is an underrated tag team too, man. Io and Kyrie. Kyrie's been badass.
Yeah,
she was badass in her first run. Badass in her second run. Obviously not as much in the singles realm. Obviously doing the Damage Control. What are your thoughts on Damage? What are your guys' thoughts? Everybody, same question for everybody. But what are your thoughts on Damage Control at this point?
I don't know which direction we're gonna go with them, but There's so much talent there, dude. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
it's hard to,
really,
like-
it's only them two left at this
It's-
point.
yeah, I was about to
No,
say it's just the
because
two of 'em.
Asuka's hurt,
Yep, Oscar's hurt.
and then they outed Bailey.
Bailey's
so
gone. So it's like,
it's really just them anyway.
yeah, and they're so talented together, but they're so talented in singles competition too. So it's like you kind of just, I don't know. You just gotta let it wait it out and see what happens.
Good looking Asa. Make sure you check
All right,
out
Asa,
Potter's
peace out,
Tree
brother.
Service. You don't gotta call Jim Duggan. Don't call old Hacksaw. Call Potter's Tree Service. Tell him Knockout the 3 Count sent you.
Ace has probably got to be up early tomorrow. Cut up
That's
some
what
trees.
he say.
Cut them big old trees down, bro.
Asa, I need you to come help clean up this black walnut tree that I got in front of my house, bro. I know I'm supposed to send you pictures of that, but
He logged off. He's already sleeping. Out cold.
he said, fuck your tree. Dude, Isla Dawn just got like that devious ass nature to her, bro.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
she just seems like she would like fit good in like a horror movie or something like that. You know who I could see her playing, bro? She could have played like Tiffany from like Chucky or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, the double drop kick.
Speaking of Chucky, I just seen that pop up on, what was it, Peacock? The little oh, maybe it wasn't Peacock. They got the Halloween stuff, you know, the Halloween tab on whatever that is. Chucky.
All right, bro,
Friday
we're
the
going to
13th,
Cheapy
and Michael
Creepy. What are the
Myers.
costumes going to be this year?
Well, hold on. I'm really thinking about just pulling out the old Michael Myers, bro. Full suit, full jumpsuit and everything, dude. I'd probably be hot as hell. I don't know how I'm gonna drink with it on, but
That would be hot as shit, dude.
that'd be cool, man.
Last year, for those of you guys who missed it, make sure you go check it out at KO3C Pod. I went as one freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy last year for
Bree, are you
Cheapy
going? You're
Creepy.
coming to Creepy Cheapy?
I
Let's
am
go.
going to Cheapy Creepy.
No, Bree said in the comments.
They announced the music lineup, and that alone is convincing me to go to Creepy Cheapy.
Fucking right, man.
The question is, Bree, are you still pulling out the Rhea Ripley getup? You know, like she's been teasing these shorts for Rhea Ripley. We'll have to see what happens.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. I did Orange Cassidy last year. I gotta still come up with something for. Oh God.
Yes, there you go. All right. Have you ever been, Bree? Have you ever been to?
No,
Creepy
I don't
Cheapy?
think so.
Well, it's a damn good time. I promise you that.
Oh,
You
dude,
will
I
have
had a
blast.
badass time. You know, and every time we talk about this, bro, what's the over under? Am I gonna backdrop somebody this year?
No, not 2 years in a row. We don't want that to happen 2 years in a row.
Dude, that was epic. That guy about blew out my knees.
Because then it'll be a trend. We don't want that to be trending every time we go to Creepy Cheapy.
To be fair, I wasn't trying to go in there and get in a fight. I was what happened for those that are tuning in and wondering what the fuck I'm talking about. I was trying to get in the mosh pit and slipped in said mosh pit, and then I got hit right as I slipped and thought I blew my knee out. And then while we were drinking, ended up managing to get myself back out into the middle where the same guy came and tried to take my other leg out on some Ric Flair type shit. And I ducked my shoulder and showed him my best backdrop. So he found out what hardwood floor and why a backdrop on hardwood floor didn't work.
Yeah. Seriously.
If I got backdropped on hardwood floor, I would have just went home.
Yeah, I wouldn't, especially on that floor, that wet hardwood floor.
That said, I remember I was at St. Andrews and I saw the best hip toss I've ever seen in a fist fight at a Jelly Roll concert. So
yeah. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna be. I don't know. The Halloween Michael Myers thing would be cool, but like you said, it'd be hot and it's just I don't know. I don't want to wear a mask like
We're
that.
almost at the end of September, so I've got to like come up with.
Yeah,
I've got to come up with
figure it out.
something. Right now, I got to get through my birthday. For those of you guys who are watching on Knockouts and Three Counts, feel free to send me gifts. But yeah, dude, I'm ready for Cheapy Creepy. I'm wondering when Cheapy Creepy is gonna get with the program and let us do like a live show
I
from
know.
Cheapy Creepy.
They gotta be tired of me bothering them. So I've looked at my emails and I've emailed them about this stuff every year. They get back to me though. Like I don't want to say they don't respond, but they get back to me. And it always just an abrupt end of the conversation. Maybe I should just go knock on the door. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow.
He said maybe I should just go knock on the door. Hey, hi. When are you gonna let me do a live podcast with Cheapy Creepy? Hi.
I want to host
Hi.
I want to host that thing.
Yo, that would be dope. Knockouts and Three Counts presents
I want to host
Cheapy
it.
Creepy. Let's get it.
I want to be up there.
But then Corey's got to
during
come too.
The candy eating contest of doom. Bree, you might want to be involved in that. I don't know if you like candy that much, but that's a hell of a time. It's a sight to watch, that's for sure. Remember that, Kyle, when that girl like almost directly threw up on us? That would have been.
Oh, dude, she'd like. What was she eating that she kept throwing up, or that she threw up? I should say.
Well, what happened was she was eating the candy,
And yes, we are still watching Raw
here. Yeah, we're kind of going off the rails, aren't we? She was eating the candy and she kept eating it, but her hair kept going in her mouth. Like she was shoving candy along with hair into her mouth, and I think she choked on it. And she kind of like
candy and hair. No bueno.
Yeah, dude. And it was coming right at us if we didn't move, so we had to get the hell out of there.
I wasn't trying to get hit by projectile vomit.
No. But yeah, I would love to do a live show there or something along those lines.
All right, who's going to win this one? Is it going to be the Unholy Union or Damage Control?
Taking Damage Control. And I'm not even sure about that.
I'm not even sure about that.
Don't know.
EO's coming in hot. Drop toe hold. Shout out to Dory Funk. Oh, whoa. Too many handsprings. Oh, and she still got her with the drop kick.
Jeez. Well, I'm glad I'm watching Monday Night Raw instead of Monday Night Football. I'll tell you that much.
Who's winning?
Buffalo, 34-10.
Against who?
Against a team that shouldn't even be in the league anymore. The Jacksonville.
That shouldn't even be in the league anymore.
Jacksonville. Tony Khan's team. Well, his dad's team. But,
you better watch out, guy. Tony Khan's going to fuck you up.
Well, I'm sorry, but you got a horrible football team. I can say that now because my team's good. What you know about that?
Hey, don't say that too loud.
What? The Lions have a good football team.
We do, bro, but damn it. Don't jinx it.
Well, we've been jinxed for 60-something years.
Let's go, Lions.
Browns. At least we're not the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now we're never going to get to work with AEW.
Yes, we are. Collision, Toledo, Thursday. We're doing it.
You watching this in there?
Yeah.
You know, little known fact. Shout out to the referee in the ring, she used to be known as Aja Pereira. We were going to have her in when she was still doing her thing wrestling. We saw her a ton back in the Evolve days.
Mm.
Shout out to her and Leon Ruff.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Kyrie's taking flight. Uh-oh, moonsault. Oh, shit. Damage control might be getting the dub. Wow, I kind of thought they might be losing on that one. Okay, maybe damage control's next up. I mean, although that said, I mean, with them, crossing off with Jade and Bianca, I'm not surprised they won. Poor Dakota Kai, man. Every time they get going, she gets hurt. That was the other one we couldn't spit out. Dakota Kai, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, where's Jade and Bianca at? All right, Jey Uso, Braun Breaker, who's getting the dub?
Braun Breaker. Should be a banger match, though. Although I would like to see Jay finally get a title, singles title.
Oh, I'd love to see Jay get a singles title. Uh-oh, Bree says she's Team Yeet.
What?
Don't mind me just reading J Bone's text in between checking out what's happening.
Anyway, it's kind of crazy that Jay hasn't won a singles title yet. Considering he's been like the top guy since he's been over there.
I wonder how long he's going to hold the Intercontinental title. Do you think that Braun's going to just hold it and then, like, whenever they decide that he's ready to go for the world title, he's just going to drop it?
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. Why not? The dude's red hot, and honestly, there's really nobody. I mean, until Gunther, right? There's nobody that's really like matched up power-wise with him, So, I mean, hey, maybe it'd be like a unification title match or something at some point.
No, they're not going to unify the Intercontinental World title.
No, I mean, like belt, like title versus title.
All right, we're gonna see though, man. I don't know, man. I'd love to see Jay win, but I don't think he's the one taking it off of Braun.
No, I don't think so either.
Shit on the screen. What the hell is that?
Uh-huh.
All right, now we got to talk about what the hell that just was. Bree, I know you're watching. What's the over under? What do you think that's got to do? Do you think it's got to be another thing that's got to be with the Wyatt 6 or what? I don't know, man. I feel like it might be. Speaking of that, seeing them kind of things, I saw Xia Li. They're not calling her Xia Li anymore, but she's going to be over there in TNA.
I had to rewind because I missed it.
Yeah, Bree said she agrees with me. She thinks it's going to be the Wyatt 6. Who should the Wyatt 6 go against next, though?
What was that? Did they say RPF?
They didn't say it, just had the thing on the screen. That's why we're kind of.
Better go look in the Twitter sphere to see what that was all about. That's where I get all my news, is Twitter.
Let's see what we got going. I see some food in front of my face, though.
Hey, is it true that when we go, didn't we say when we go to Netflix it's commercial free?
I thought I heard that, but I also heard that it could be like a tiers thing, so I don't know.
Because I can't wait for that. I hate commercials. I know that's how we pay the bills, how people pay the bills, but commercials and ads, dude, no thank you.
Working with some technical difficulties out in this bitch. We've been having a hell of a time with StreamYard lately, so J-Bone will be back here in a second. I'm still watching along with you. I don't know, man. I think this is going to be a badass match, but I think Braun is keeping the Intercontinental strap on this one, though. High potential. Don't know if I'll be watching that after Raw, but yeah, my hair's never that curly. They got a Tresemme thing here. But with that being said, man, I need to know. We got people in here watching. Who's it going to be? Braun or Jay? Do we feel like we're going to get a good match? Do you think Braun's going to just destroy Jay? How is this going to play out? J-Bone will be back in here in a second. I'm just taking care of some technical stuff. 40th TV sellout, 59th event sellout. WWE is making money, ladies and gents. If you needed anything to tell you that, that's a lot of money. My heart wants Yeet, but I think Braun's going to win, sadly. Yeah, I'm with you. I think Braun's winning this one, though.
How do I look?
Your mic still sounds a little weird, but you look okay.
Well, ain't that some bullshit?
Yeah, I don't know. It sounds you kind of sound like you were picking Alien as your get up for cheapy.
Really? Well, that's fun.
You were going fine for a while, and then it just got choppy.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know, bro.
Uh-oh, we're getting the SmackDown recap.
Gotta love those interwebs.
Gotta love it. This promo was badass, and if you say it wasn't, you're not a wrestling fan. Where's Megatron at? You just did the old spinning head gimmick for a minute.
See that? Yeah.
Them are some dope ass shoes, though.
Yeah. Are they releasing the Bloodline Jordans?
Say again?
The Bloodline Jordans, are those being released yet, or are they coming soon?
I
or
heard
what?
those were coming,
Roman
but they
Reigns
didn't
Air
ever
Jordan?
come. This promo is so badass, bro. I don't care what nobody says. What are our thoughts on this promo, dude? This is badass. I need to know, did anybody ask Calvin Johnson what he thought of it?
I wonder if he watches wrestling. I would hope he does.
He was at SummerSlam, I think.
Oh, was he? That's cool.
You took my Ulafala. I'm gonna get you, you son of a bitch. I did it for the Rock.
Yeah, whoever is in charge of this whole promo thing with Cody and Roman, the fucking masterpiece, dude.
So is Cody gonna have to turn, like, what do you think Cody's turning heel anytime soon, or do we got a long ways left to the babyface run?
You know, it would be a good way to get him to turn heel would be to turn on Roman in the tag match.
I mean, I keep hearing people say Cody, you know, we all know Cody can be a heel. So
I mean, realistically, he has no business in this whole bloodline thing right now. As long as they're not coming after the title, what does he need to be involved for? You know? With all the BS they put him through, I wouldn't be shocked if he just said, screw you, you're on your own.
So do you think they're really going to be able to? You really think they're going to be able to get along in this tag match, though?
I don't know. I mean, if we're looking for a swerve, then I feel like it would be a great time for Cody to turn his back on Roman because, like I said, he has no business being there. What does he care if the bloodline tears each other apart? They've been his sworn enemies for years, dude. They've been keeping him from that belt until he finally got it. Why does he care if they beat each other up?
Yo, I just want to say shout out to the homie Jacob Fatu, bro.
Dude's a beast, ain't he? Freaking
Shout out to the
beast.
homie Jacob Fatu. That's all I got to say right now. Shout out to the homie, bro, because I've been singing that guy's praises for years, and that dude is a savage. I think he's outshining Solo low key.
I do too. I mean, when I think of the bloodline and I tune in to see the bloodline, I really want to see Jacob Fatu more than anybody. You know what I mean? So
So what do you think we're going to get out of this stuff with the New Day? Do you think this is the end for the New Day? And then do you think that means we're going to get like a solo run for Woods?
Yeah, because Kofi, I feel like Kofi is beyond that now. It's too. I don't want to say it's too late. That sounds horrible, but Woods
I mean, he's
needs.
already had his run. Woods has
Yeah,
never really had a run in
Woods.
WWE.
Remember
He
when
had the King of the Ring,
Yeah,
but
I was about to say, remember when he won the King of the Ring? I was digging that. So I feel like we could, if we can kind of bring that momentum back for him, I think it'd be a good look.
Woods is another dude who's been dope. I've gotten to meet him a few times. Dude is a good dude.
Yeah, and he's put in a lot of time, man, a lot of work with the New Day. So I feel like why not? I noticed that he's wearing black lately, all black.
I know. I just wonder if the Odyssey Jones thing kind of fucked that up.
Yeah,
Because I feel like they were using him to be like the thing to like break them up. And then now I feel like they're just trying to pick it back up and find another reason for Woods to be pissed.
yeah. But I also don't want to see like, well, I don't know. I guess Woods could turn and then you bring Big E back to try to like figure it out. But I also would like to see Big E be involved somehow. I don't know how.
I hope he comes back. They keep saying that he sounds like he's close to being able to come back, but man, that's crazy what happened with his neck.
Yeah.
Crazy to think he's involved with XFC now, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Good for him, man. Business ventures. Got to keep them going. War games in Canada. I dig it. A little far for me, but whatever.
You weren't coming anyway.
Not the frickin' Vancouver.
Shout out to our guy James Lynch. I know he's going to be covering it for Fightful. Oh,
I'm
Lord,
curious to
they
see
got
what that.
another Chris Rock show.
I'm curious to see what that little vignette was.
Got to be a Wyatt Six thing, no?
I would assume so. Oh, people are saying the Viking Raiders is what that was.
Okay, I could see that, but I thought Ivar's neck was fucked up. I thought he just had neck surgery.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought I read that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I think it's that one because I thought I heard that he had a neck surgery. You don't tell me what I'm going to buy from Amazon, okay? See, this is how Amazon gets you, bro. These Prime big deal days. Yeah, buy all this shit on Prime. We're gonna lower it all by $100.
We're gonna take percentages off, and you're still gonna pay hundreds of dollars
that you didn't need to spend.
Exactly.
Yo, everybody that's joining, what are we thinking? We're watching Monday Night Raw. Is it going to be Braun Breaker? Is it going to be Jey Uso? Are we going to see a cameo from Mommy in this match?
We still haven't seen anything with the Wyatt Six, unless that was it. But according to the Twitter sphere, that was a Viking Raiders thing. That's what everybody's saying. Guess we'll see.
Trying to keep up on Twitter out here. So what do we think about that? What do you think about CM Punk being on the first episode of NXT going out on the road?
I dig that. I mean, we got to get some eyes on it, but why not have one of the hottest stars in WWE? Not to mention that I feel like that does a lot for the talent there too. You know what I mean? It might bring because it's never a bad thing to have a vet stop by the show. You know what I mean? So I feel like that helps morally, probably helps a lot. Kyle, I'm reading on Twitter that little symbol thing, those letters stand for war.
Well, then that could be the War Raiders, but I swear I thought I saw that Ivar's neck. He just had a neck surgery.
Yeah. Hey, there's that pink Yeet shirt's pretty dope. I dig that.
All right, now we got American Alpha. Now I got to speak with 2 out of the 4 of this group. Shout out to Chad Gable. Got to ask him a lot of stuff about the original American Alpha, and then what we're seeing here with American Made. I think they could have come up with a better thing, but man, these singlets are giving me major Team Angle vibes right now.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Maybe he comes back and manages them at some point.
Bro, that would be badass. And Kurt Angle said he would be open to doing it if it were for the right. It was the right story and the right amount of money. So I'm with that. So does that mean you think that they're going to beat the New Day here? Then?
I do. Unfortunately, man, it's we're watching this New Day thing fall apart, and it could be tonight. It might happen tonight. Never know. I'll tell you what, though, Kofi's always got some really dope kicks on every time. Every time his kicks are just perfect with his gear.
Dude, how much money do you think he spends on shoes? And do you think he cares if he fucks them up?
That's what I always think, too. Like, I couldn't wear those in the ring and mess them up, dude. I mean, those shoes run $200. You know what I mean? So, hey, you got it. Why not? I guess,
dude. I'm gonna text his brother after this and ask if he knows.
If you got the flow for the cash, man, what's it gonna hurt?
Bro, I'm telling you, I'm gonna text him. I need to know this now. Here's a fact for those of you guys that didn't get to check out our chat with Julius Creed. You know, he said that he helped DC train for both the fights with John Jones.
Yeah, I remember
he's talking about
that.
how big of a piece of shit he thought John Jones was.
Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to argue considering all the crap that he's done. That still might be one of my favorite rivals, though, in UFC. John Jones and
when
DC.
They got in the fight at the when they got in the fight at the press conference and shit.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that was bad blood written all over it.
So they should have ended it in a Hell in a Cell, not
yeah, dude. Yeah.
Dude, the Creed brothers are some bad dudes. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they are. They are.
They're under a good wing.
They're under a good wing with Gable too.
I mean, Chad Gable's always been underrated.
Yeah.
Chad Gable has always been underrated.
Yeah, I don't know how you could look at those singlets and not think Kurt Angle.
Or what about World's Greatest Tag Team?
Yeah.
Where's Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin?
Yeah, dude. Bring them all back. What's Shelton Benjamin doing anyways? He producing somewhere or something?
He's been doing some indie stuff from what I saw. He was doing some indie stuff. I don't know if him and MVP and Lashley plan on doing anything because I mean I know he's out as well. Okay, Bree said it reminds her too of Luger for a bit. The Lex Express.
Oh my god, that's what when MJF had that match, he totally ripped that off from Lex Luger. God, I freaking hated Lex Luger.
I said Lex Express for those of you looking in the comments.
We're going back to SummerSlam again. SummerSlam '93 at the Palace when Lex Luger, that was the worst freaking thing. I remember he beat Yokozuna via countout, didn't even win the title, and they pretty much threw the dude like a freaking parade.
You don't disrespect the total package. He was the total package.
He was horrible in WWE, dude. God awful. The narcissist Lex Luger, horrible.
That was weird.
The only good thing he had going for him was Bobby Heenan. And
Bobby Heenan was the shit. R.I.P. to the brain.
But Lex was another guy that was like damn good in the early 90s in WCW. He just fit, man. And then goes to WWE and just some, I don't know what the hell. That was a Vince McMahon thing, I'm sure.
Brutus Creed is an underrated athlete too, man. The stuff that guy can do is insane.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Woods trying to get his get back out here. So, do you think if when they split the New Day, if that's where they end up going, do you think we get like a Consequences Creed esque version of Xavier Woods?
I'll take
in
that.
WWE.
I would take that. Yeah.
Do you remember Consequences Creed? Yeah. Bree, have you ever seen Consequences Creed, or do you not know about that?
I would take that. Anything other than the what we get the happy version, the New Day.
Tell them, Woods, they're all down. Another one you haven't seen. Somebody needs to put you up on Wrestling Game, bro.
She's in the 90s right now, dude. She's in 94.
Yeah, she's got a ways before she gets to TNA Consequences Creed. You got to brush up, though, if you're going to go to Bound for Glory in October. Bills versus Ravens.
Where did she say she was at? She was at Survivor Series 94 next week?
Yeah, I think so.
She gets. I don't want to spoil it, but
yeah, J-Bone, we know you were old enough to know.
That was a good Survivor Series, bro. That was a good one. That main event with Taker and Yokozuna. It was a classic for many reasons.
Uh-oh. I just wanted to let you know I'm proud of everything you've done. Keep up the
What
good
is
work.
this? What? Hold on.
Hold on.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Is that P. Diddy getting to us from the inside of a jail cell? Hold on, bro.
Whoa. That is hilarious. Hey, hold on, man. Yo. I'm sorry. What? This is not who's trolling us out there with this. You can't create accounts like that.
Right, dude.
You're gonna get
Is that Uncle Chase?
You're gonna get everybody banned out here.
Is that Uncle Chase? It's a good thing that you. I don't know who he's talking about because you can't even spell my last name right.
Oh, what?
What the fuck? Who is trolling me right now? Ryan Bursaw, you son of a bitch!
Oh God. I hope this is one of your buddies just fucking around.
Oh, dude, it's totally somebody who knows me, but clearly can't spell very well. If my dad were still on the other side of the grave, he'd be pissed right now because you spelled my name wrong. Shout out to our guy GWC, bro. GWC was just saying on one of his streams the other day, he's like, I always call you Collision, even though I know that that's not you.
Jeez.
You know, my neck might need a massage, but I don't want one from Diddy.
No.
Diddy.
Oh God, I gotta know who's behind this.
J-Bone, do you got a burner account going right now?
No, I do not, dude. It's funny because I just listened to a bunch of stuff on the allegation.
Baby oil will do the trick.
Oh my goodness! Look at the photo they used too, of like the proper version. That guy, I'm sorry, that dude's done. Dunzo.
They're gonna bury his ass under the jail
if he even makes it that far. I got a lot to say about that stuff, but
he said I got a lot to say about that.
That's a conversation for another day.
Whoever you are, good on you being that hard to try to troll out here.
That's pretty funny. Anyway, back to Raw.
All right, here comes Kofi. Oh shit! But the ref didn't see it.
He said, "Oh, that's funny."
Why are you trying to tell Diddy to mess with me, bro? You're a son of a bitch.
I am not talking to no Diddy impersonator or Diddy.
No, it says shout J-Bone, you son of a bitch.
Oh, dude. I don't know who I got nothing to do with that.
You're supposed to come to my defense out here. This guy's
trying
to get me hemmed up by Diddy out here. Next thing I know, they're going to be throwing bottles of baby oil at me and shit.
They're going to kick in your door.
Yeah, my dog would just try to fucking
get him to pet him. I hope you weren't on no Diddy party list.
I don't want to be on a Diddy party list after the things I'm hearing.
Same. No thanks.
Look, J-Bone's got his burner account over there, ladies and gents.
Got nothing to do with this, all right? Nothing.
Yo.
Oh God. That's funny, man.
It looks really like Brutus Creed is looking for where the baby oil's at. Maybe they got one of them hidden in the Prime bottles.
I still don't understand the Prime bottle thing. Like you
gotta get that product placement, Doc.
I get the promo and product placement, but you have all those. Like I said, I hope they just maybe during the commercial they just toss them out to the crowd or something. Because the only thing I see happening is somebody crashing into it every show.
Well, I mean, when you see all the Prime bottles over there, doesn't it make you think of Prime?
Yeah, but hit somebody with it or something.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you can do that. What are your guys' thoughts on the return of what are your thoughts on the return of Saturday night's main event?
Are we going back to the age stuff?
No, they just came across with the.
No, I know, but I'm going to go back to the age stuff. I love that nostalgia for me because I used to watch that as a kid.
I didn't get to watch it as a kid, but I did get to go to it the one time I was here in Detroit. That was pretty badass.
I'm still laughing at the comments.
Diddy's going to be real upset, especially
I have a memory of Saturday night's main event. I have a memory of Saturday night's main event where it was Sika versus Hulk Hogan was the main event, and Sika bit the head off of a chicken. Like during his promo, he was like biting the head, and the chicken was like moving around. It was him and Mr. Fuji. It was crazy.
Yeah, that wouldn't work in 2024.
No. No.
Although we probably consume more. We definitely probably consume a lot of fried chicken.
Oh, of course. Kyle, you gonna answer these comments?
No, he's not getting an invite to my birthday party.
Oh my god, dude. What is happening out here? I'm surprised somebody could even use an account with that picture. You know what I mean? I don't know who's trolling you, man, but they're coming after you. They're really coming after you.
No, my daddy's dead, so I don't know who they're talking about. Oh, SOS! Oh shit! No, he's about to get fucked up. I thought he's going razor edge for a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, trouble in paradise!
Oh no.
I just know whoever the fuck this Diddy is in here needs to chill the fuck out.
Still calling. Jesus. What do we got after this? One more. We got
Dan Woods is stomping the life out of Chad Gate. Oh shit, he got him with the big knee.
The main event is the Intercontinental title match, right?
I would assume so.
Yeah,
I think so. Uh-oh, Woods is in trouble. Oh shit. Oh, this is gonna be nasty.
Uh-oh.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Road Warriors.
Man.
Another loss for the New Day, bro.
They're falling apart, man. They're falling apart.
Oh, dude, it's gotta be a Woods heel turn. No, like, is that not? I feel like that's what we were talking about at the beginning of this match, bro. I feel like that was the emphasis for what we were getting, and then, I feel like the Odyssey Jones thing and whatever happened that got him kicked out over there. I think that kind of screwed it up, but I feel like we kind of got to. My question for you is the same question I got for Bree. So, are we going to see a real good singles run for Woods here? And is it going to be like Consequences Creed?
I mean, like I said earlier, I wouldn't mind that. Anything we can do to get him away from the happy-go-lucky, you know what I mean, Woods. And he like you said, when
he hasn't really gotten one. I mean, he did have the King of the Ring
really good.
I was gonna say he didn't really have a singles run, but then again, when he did the King of the Ring, that shit was dope. Shout out to our guy Mega Ran who did the theme song for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we think about this stuff with Finn Balor and Priest? Do you think like Finn Balor is going to try to like start up his own like Bullet Club here, or what are we going to do with this?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, there's ways to do it, right? Because there's a lot of guys out there.
They got like everybody over there.
Yeah. But I feel like this little rivalry they got between the two of them, dude, it's bringing out such good microphone work, especially for Priest, which I think. Not saying Priest is bad by any means on the mic, but if anything needs work from Priest, it's just that. You know what I mean? So I feel like the promos are working. They're really good. And shit, I'm still here for the story. That's what. When
Oh
that
yeah,
match-
dude. There's still there's so much you could do with Woods versus Kofi. That's a match that's got to go to WrestleMania or Royal Rumble or something.
Oh yeah, that could even be a Mania match. Honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing that one at Mania. And that's like a match that's for them. You know what I mean? Like it might not have the huge appeal to us as fans, but for Mania, that's probably something they want to get off their bucket list.
If it was though, what kind of match would you want to see?
I don't know. I don't know if I'd add a stipulation to it. Maybe have what if we had Big E as the guest referee?
All right, here we go. Braun Breaker, Jey Uso. Ron, I know you've been jumping in here a little late. Who's it going to be, Braun or Jey? Can the Yeet get it done, or is Braun just at the beginning of his reign as Intercontinental Champion? I feel like we're going to see a nasty ass spear. Oh shit, here comes the video. We said the Wyatt 6. Here it comes. I am but dust. A worm. A rebel. You cast your light of countenance upon me. Said I shall live. Uh-oh. The red. Hey, I just saw Chevelle at Arts Beats and Eats. I don't think that's them.
I don't think that's what they're talking about.
Uh-oh, more QR codes. Where's Lily at? Damn it. Lily was like our resident QR code decipherer person.
This QR code's coming. Did you rewind it? Oh, yeah. Look.
Oh. Yeah, I'm like, you're like ahead of me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Look, see, mine's starting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'll watch it from here, though. Was that what was in the QR code last week?
No, they're about to show one.
Oh.
Say hi to the world.
What up, no? Lily making a cameo.
Oh.
Oh, missed it.
I missed it.
It goes so fast. All right,
Yeah.
I'll get it off Twitter for you.
That was like
She
a
loves those
running
QR
bit we
codes.
had on the show for weeks, was figuring out the QR codes. I expect a full synopsis by tomorrow night's show.
Yeah.
No, I can't.
What? Did you get it?
Yeah, it wouldn't let me screenshot.
Here, hold on. I'll pull it up.
Yeah, I literally took a screenshot and it like literally took me out. Like,
Hold
like
on.
my
I
phone does
got
not
you.
like me, apparently. Right?
They didn't want you to figure out the QR code.
Like me. My phone hates me today.
Here.
My phone hates me because I don't have storage. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'll like,
Did it work?
yeah, I'll show everyone what's in it.
All right, go over
Wait, can I show
Let me-
everyone what's in it?
there. Nah, well, just tell me what happens.
Oh, my phone's at 1%.
All right, YouTube TV, this is that shit I'm talking about when I be watching the Lions game. Hurry your shit up.
Can I borrow this charger?
Yeah.
This charger doesn't even work. It didn't work for you.
Use this one.
Alright.
Oh, no, that's a different one. Sorry.
Yeah, it's just a charger.
There's one in my room, I believe. I'm with Ron on this one, by the way, in the comments. I think Brown Breaker keeps it.
Oh, yeah, it's got to be.
I just don't know where we're going to go with main event Jay, man. I mean, I'm gonna assume he gets launched back into that bloodline situation, but still remains to be seen what's going on with mommy. Also,
This is true. Got Cervases on my screen right now.
Okay, I can't find a charger, so I'll just try to quickly get the QR code.
here I'll find it for you.
No, I'm gonna try to do it. I already got it. I don't know how to
Let me see.
get to it. Kind of forgot. Oh, it's supposed to be like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
So
God.
your phone just died.
Come on, right when
There you
the
go.
second we scan it.
That's funny.
Ohio
That's funny.
State versus Michigan State. I got to go with Sparty on this one, dude. But I think Ohio.
No, I'm not. I mean, I hate Ohio State, but
I would rather see Michigan State win than Ohio State.
I agree. But that's tough, dude.
Breeze got the info. Says that someone on TikTok is saying it leads to a bunch of videos. The QR code. Jay Uso is pulling a Dom Mysterio out here, another married guy winning at life right now.
Right.
I mean, all right. What are our thoughts on this new group with Sonya Deville, Shayna Baszler, and Zoe Stark? Shout out to Shayna Baszler. That was like a full circle for us getting to speak to Shayna Baszler at the Royal Rumble. Those that have been following the show for any amount of time. Shout out to past guests of the show, Tara LaRosa, who fought Shayna 3 or 4 times prior to her getting into pro wrestling. And then Shayna was part of Tara's wedding. We talked about that after the interview as well. So shout out to her.
I mean, I dig anything that Shayna does, man. I feel like
I agree, but I just want to see
underrated.
Shayna played out like a badass on the main roster, bro.
I mean, she had that remember Elimination Chamber? She eliminated the whole chamber. Didn't she beat everybody inside the chamber?
Yeah.
So I feel like that was, for me, that was it. Like, she was gonna do something huge, but kind of missed.
I loved that they got to do the Roman or the Ronda and Shayna match here in Detroit.
Yeah.
Yo, that mask that Ray's got on right now is cold though.
Yeah, that QR code leads to a lot.
I need a full synopsis by tomorrow. I just talked to Kenny Cross. He said he is busy for the fight.
Yeah, that looks like a whole project to depict that QR code. There's a lot of videos.
Raw Underground too. I didn't mind Raw Underground when they were like actual good matches, although NXT Underground was way better. The match between her and Lola Vice was badass. And I loved getting to be there when Shayna got to do Bloodsport when we were in Philly. That was badass.
Yeah.
You remember the guy that tried to sue WWE over Yeet?
Yeah. I wonder what came of that though. They just pay him like, hey, dude, be quiet, take this money, going somewhere.
Either that or their lawyers got him out of it. But I mean, or like look at the chick that made CM Punk the bracelet and then said something about it on Twitter, and then they just pulled it off the shop.
Yeah.
That one maybe you should have been quiet.
Right.
I ain't gonna hold you up though, bro. Like the best part of SmackDown when we were there WrestleMania weekend might have been like after in the dark match, like how many times they did the yeet shit with Jay Uso and them, and like none of them were even SmackDown people, but that was more hype. Like they did the dance like 6 times.
Yeah. I dig his the way he enters too. You got the long entrance through the crowd, camera following. Honestly, dude, I was disappointed he wasn't on SummerSlam though. That kind of was weird to me. And if I'm not mistaken, he wasn't at Bash at Berlin.
What the fuck just happened? Somebody just yanked my cord.
I don't know that I can handle all those phones in my face on the way to the ring. Jeez. He gets the crowd hyped, though. I'll tell you that. Look at Joe getting into it. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, Joe's doing a good job at keeping up with where Pat was at.
Yeah, I agree. We're going to get used to Joe. So we just got to give it some weeks. We'll get used to him.
Stay still.
Let's go. I like that the IC title, though, is the main event of anything. Brings prestige back to that belt, man.
I agree with that, dude. That being said, do you remember it brings me back to like back in the day, bro, with like the old purple Intercontinental title and shit. The Rock and Triple H.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the belt meant a lot. It was definitely the stepping stone to the next level. And I feel like we're getting that back. I think Gunther really helped a lot with that.
Oh no, there's no doubt on that. Like, I mean, Gunther had like the best run with the Intercontinental title in how many years?
Yeah, he broke the record, right?
Oh yeah,
yeah, I thought so. Record once held by the Honky Tonk Man.
This fucking Chiefs commercial, bro. And now every time I see Andy Reid in a commercial, I immediately think of when he was like doing the thing with his fingers for like let me try one of them chicken nuggets.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, he's talking about the play-by-play. He's like, not explaining with the nuggies. Kyle, what do you think about Raw going back to 2 hours? What do you think that's going to do as far as the roster?
I mean, I feel like it's still going to be, I mean, realistically, dude, I think it's going to be all right. But realistically, I think it's going to be all right. But I mean, it's not really changing a lot. It just now because they're saying SmackDown's going to go to 3 hours. So,
Oh, right. Okay. You think guys transition over? I just don't want to see no roster cuts, man.
well, Freddie Prinze Jr. was already saying that he thinks that it could. That it could make them have to cut some people.
Yeah. You hate to see that, but I mean, it's part of it, I guess.
Back to looking at some more bumblebees and shit.
Now for the main event, I don't know as far as like how this match goes. If I'm booking it, I don't want to book it to where we make Braun Breaker look so strong that he outmatches main event Jay. But I don't want to weaken my champion with all the steam and momentum as well. So like as far as how this match plays out, I'm curious to see because like you said, we don't want to lose momentum for Braun, but we don't want to make one of our top guys and Jey Uso look completely weak either. And Braun's been dominating guys. So I'm curious to see how this one plays out. If you guys are watching along still, let me know what you think in the comments, man. How this one plays out, who's going to win it, what's the best way to book it, I guess, is what we need to be thinking about here. Because there's got to be a way to make Braun still keep his status, keep his strong-looking champion-style wrestler, right? But like I said, we don't want to weaken Jey Uso. I'm curious to see where Jimmy's at, too. I want to know what's going on with Jimmy. Hopefully he gets back to action soon. Who's still in here with us, man? Ron, you still out there? I don't know where Bree went. Kyle will be back in a moment. Lil, you still watching that? I know your phone died.
No, I'm watching it on my iPhone.
Let me know what you guys think of Raw, man. Also, I want to know what's going to happen after this. If, let's say Jey Uso loses this match, what does he do next? What's going to happen with Mommy? What's going to happen as far as, you know, the whole bloodline thing coming up? Is there a story as far as getting him back into the bloodline?
All right, I'm back in action.
Kyle's back. Wow, you look great.
Yeah, I don't know who's down there fucking with my damn Ethernet cord.
Last monster standing.
Whoever's fucking with my Ethernet cord, you got big heat with me, bro. Big heat with me, bro.
So I rewound a little bit, but next week, Kyle, next Monday, last monster standing match. Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman. What do you think about
that? I mean, that's gonna be a car crash.
We're gonna tear down the whole ring.
That's gonna be a car crash.
Yeah.
Bree said, "Yeah, I don't know how they should book it. I hate to say it. Don't you say a DQ finish, damn it."
Did you catch what I was saying about how they should book this match?
Big meaty men slapping meat.
So I don't know if you heard it, Kyle, but I was saying, so they need to be careful on how they book this IC title match because Braun Breaker being your the way they're booking him as the big monster right now and tearing guys apart and having that momentum he has, you don't want to weaken that, but at the same time, you don't want main event Jey Uso being one of your top guys. You also don't want him to go out there and just get squashed. So I feel like they got to be real careful on how they book this, because taking both of these guys on a different route, it kind of matters what happens here, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you got to keep both of them guys strong, bro. There's no
Yeah.
way you can't not keep them strong.
Jey
I just
Uso's
don't
a
want to
crowd
see.
favorite,
I don't
dude.
want to see. I don't
There's
want to
no-
see them. I don't want to see them build Bronson Reed back up, and then just bring him back down again.
Jey Uso, the crowd doesn't get hype like they do for Jey Uso. You know what I mean? So they got to take that into account, but you don't want to kill that steam by just squashing him with Braun Breaker.
I don't think you're going to just squash him. I think they're going to have a badass match, but
god dang, is he a prototype wrestler? Braun Breaker is like, if you built that if you built a wrestler in a warehouse, you'd have Braun Breaker, dude.
well, and you add that he's got his dad and his uncle as well, dude. Like,
Yeah. The guy's got years of just knowledge from his uncle and his dad.
dude, I just now that I can't unsee that picture I saw of Scott Steiner's son now.
Yeah, it's
Like-
crazy. Those genes run deep, dude. I can't wait to see Braun Breaker in certain situations like the Royal Rumble, though. Like, I feel like he's gonna have a really good showing in the Rumble this year, I think.
Oh, dude, Braun Breaker is like destined to be a world champ at this point. I feel like no.
Oh yeah, easily. I mean, I'd say less than 2 years, he's gonna have that title.
Yo, the way that Samantha Irvin, dude, how many times is this Sadie Cakes girl gonna ask me if we're sponsoring shows? That's a story for another time. But I gotta give credit where it's due. Samantha Irvin has really inserted herself into being like the perfect announcer for like that big match field.
No,
dude.
she is. She definitely is. She's definitely topping her craft and her class. You know what I mean? And I love her Twitter account. Just
I
saying.
love her Twitter account.
Sorry, Ricochet, but I'm just saying. I'd love to see him go back to the old school IC title, like the white one.
They did the white one. I want them to go back to the purple one.
Nah, that one too. Just that old
with
school.
the rectangle with that rectangle face.
Yeah, definitely.
It looks like Diddy got tired.
Whoever that was, dude. Jeez.
Whoever that was, you're a hoe. Whoever that was, you're a hoe.
You're
And
walking
no, I'm
a,
not
you're
coming
walking
out
a
to my
really,
porch.
really crazy line on these platforms, dude.
Yo, I love the fact that Jey Uso still has like that Samoan type like punch too.
Yeah. Digging the cotton
Yeah.
candy threads, dude.
So I was kind of wondering, like, what inspired like the cotton candy deal? But I don't know, Bree, you're the lady of the out of this one here. What's the over under on the cotton candy threads?
I mean, not a lot of people can make pink work. Only the legends have done it. You know what I mean? Rick Rude.
You know what? I bet you he started doing it for
Hard.
Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
That could be. Could be.
So I
color
love
game
the fact
works,
that they
though.
still show the Otis and Chad Gable cricket commercial, even though they hate each other.
Yeah.
Now. Cheese balls. She says Jay can pull it off. She thinks.
Yeah. Yeah. It's eye catching. You know what I mean? And clearly, it sells tons of merch.
He was selling it before he did.
Yeah. He was selling it like crazy. It was just the blue and white.
I'm interested to see how this new Joker deal is going to be, bro.
Yeah, October 4th, right? Yeah, it's gonna be cool. I still haven't seen the new Deadpool, dude.
I did.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was good, man. I really enjoyed it because I like the Deadpool stuff, but at the same time, like it took me a minute to understand how they were like tying Wolverine in and like how it all kind of like caught together. But
Yeah, you have to watch like all the other movies and shit. Yeah.
Well, this one didn't really play too much.
I've seen all the Deadpool
but it's like
movies,
how, but it's how he like, it's like how him and Deadpool like connected, if that makes sense.
Well, you know me, I'm a spooky season guy, so I'm curious to see what's gonna be the big Halloween movie.
Yo, did you? I don't know if it's real or not, but I read somewhere that Rob Zombie is doing a Freddy that's gonna come out on like Max or some shit.
Really? Rob Zombie does some really good horror movies, dude.
Dude, I thought his version of Halloween, although it was fucked up, it was dope.
Yeah, same. I thought it was good. Those Devil's Rejects movies and the House of a Thousand Corpses, very effed up movies, but great horror movies.
Well, I mean, it's coming from the mind of Rob Zombie, so
yeah. So
there's that.
You already know what it is.
I would like to go in a haunted house that he designed, though. That would be fucking sick.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like that'd be one you have to sign a waiver for.
Fuck yeah, but J-Bone's going.
You ever seen those ones where you gotta sign the there's the ones you sign the waiver and they like torture you? Have you seen those?
See, Bree agrees she liked his Halloween movies.
Great Halloween movies. Did you like this one, Bree? Did you like the Halloween Kills one?
No, she's too worried about her boyfriends being on TV right now. She's a big A-Town Down Under fan. Or no, I forgot. She likes Austin Theory.
Oh, okay.
Past guest to the show, Austin Theory and shit. Dude, that guy is just so damn explosive.
Austin Theory? Or are you talking about Braun?
Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
Like the speed that guy gets coming around, like
she didn't. She didn't. Halloween movie. No, honestly, these were the worst ones. Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends really put a bad taste in everybody's mouth who's a fan of the franchise, man. It just wasn't right.
Yeah, the last couple Halloween movies didn't do it for me, bro.
Bad. The very last one, Halloween Ends, was so bad. It was so bad. Like I think I counted, like I think it was almost 50 minutes into the film.
And again, I mean, as a horror movie guy, like they just did a lot of dumb shit to me.
Yeah.
They just did a lot of dumb shit.
Yeah.
If you know the guy's out there trying to kill everybody, just like the amount of dumb stuff that they did.
Yeah.
And then like the way Jamie Lee Curtis just was like hell bent on getting his ass.
Yep.
It's like sit your old ass
the last
down. You already know what happened.
If we could just completely erase the last one from history. I mean, they killed him, dude. Like, you know, you can't kill the guy. They completely killed him. They put him in like a grinder. Like, you didn't even leave no like open imagination stuff.
Hey man, they never been able to kill him, and nobody's been smart enough to do that. I'm saying.
Like the franchise has always lived on because you always use your imagination on how he could have like stayed alive, and then you put him in like a freaking wood chipper or whatever they put him in.
Well, remember in Zombies, he was like this crazed guy who was like in prison and shit.
Yeah.
Speaking of crazed guys, I don't know that this guy needs prison, but he's destined for a WWE title. I think Jay better watch out for that spear right quick.
Yeah. Hey, do you think they're going to incorporate NXT into this year's Survivor Series? I feel like I've seen that question floating around Twitter a lot.
I mean,
today.
might be involved maybe, but not in the match. They might be involved, but not in the match.
Not like a team NXT at any point.
But what I mean, we just said we kind of feel like Survivor Series is going to be like Bloodline versus Bloodline. So I mean, I don't think they're going to go back to having like 3-4 Survivor Series matches.
I mean, I feel like you got enough people on the roster to do it, but I don't think they will either. Although I'd love to see all those classic Survivor Series matches.
Look at your old ass wanting that tired ass 5-on-5 Survivor Series match when everybody was complaining about it.
Look at what Bree said. Team
Now
NXT versus Team TNA.
Sure, that would be dope, but are they going to do that over the Bloodline thing? I mean, because War Games is really
don't have to be in War Games. You can just have a 4-on-4 or 5-on-5.
I mean, I'd be okay with that if they do that. I'm 100% with that if they do it, but I don't know that that's going to happen.
Imagine Joe Hendry's music hitting that Survivor Series.
Say his name and he appears. He didn't appear after all the comments that we had on that reel, but make sure you go check that out on KO3C
Did he like it,
Pod.
though? He liked it.
He did like it, and he put it in his story. You know, got about 3,000 views over there on the old IG. You know, Matt Cardona and what he thinks about one Joe Hendry.
Mm-hmm. The king of the death match, Matt Cardona. God, dude, Braun's a machine, bro.
Dude, the amount of speed that guy gets to hit before he hits somebody, I feel bad for the bastard that's got to take his spear.
Seriously, man. I wonder what the speed is he hits the ropes.
That would be an interesting stat, but I bet you it's fast.
Oh, I'm sure, as he goes flying over the top rope.
I thought he was trying to get him to whoop that trick. Watch out for the prime bottles.
See? Prime bottles. They're just there to get
throw them into the prime bottle. 20 points if you hit the big prime bottle.
That's why it's there. Throw somebody into it.
Damn. The pure violence. Tell him, Joe. Bro, how many more of these shows like The Anonymous are they going to make? Like, son of a bitch.
Right.
This shit couldn't be any more rigged.
Are you not a reality show guy?
I used to watch all the reality shows, but I'm just saying, what in the fuck is this? This is like Real World meets like vote a motherfucker off the island. Then somebody just got tasered on my TV. Oh no, she's shocking him. It's a new Santa Claus movie. What?
For Halloween season?
That The Rock? That is The Rock, I think. That is The Rock. Oh, shit. The Abominable Snowman. That's a big ass snowman. Oh, red one. I don't know about that one, but I might have to watch it. Art the Clown's going to be dressed as Santa in Terrifier 3, and I'm here.
I like Art the Clown, dude. Have you seen those movies, Kyle?
I don't think so.
Oh, boy. Those are some of the goriest. Yeah, you got to see it if you're into gore. They definitely go way overboard.
They're really trying to get me to drink a Twisted Tea right now.
Yeah.
Bree's pretty surprised right now, too, I guess.
You got to see the Terrifier, bro. Yes, she's right.
The bedroom scene in the second one. Do I want to know?
No. Well, I'm not going to be the one to tell you, but.
I see what you did there, you son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm. You're going to want to know. Just watch it. Don't watch it alone.
Just go in blind. I don't think that's what J-Bone was hinting at, Bree. I think he was saying somebody else needs to show me that one. So look at you, dude. You fucking bastard.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do. You son of... This fucker, you know,
definitely.
Do we need to go back and tell people the original cheapy, creepy story? And how I...
No, we don't. We do not need to do that.
Oh, damn, that was a night. I just want it known for the record. I had your best interest in mind.
I know you did. You all right over there?
Yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah, get some pajamas on. You need to go to bed.
Lily, did you decipher the QR code yet?
No, you're gonna have to. It's gonna be one of those things where you got to click around. There's probably 8 videos on there. And back to Raw.
Dude, I did not want to be sitting there when any of the Samoans are coming at me like that.
No. Whoever's still in the chat, thanks for staying up late to watch Raw with us.
You're not wrong. Oh, shit, he went for the splash. Oh, no, he's lined up.
Oh, no.
Oh, the gut buster. It's not where I thought we were going with that.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. Looked like it sucked.
I wouldn't be. I'm not volunteering myself for that. I already got enough of my guts knocked out. I got a scar to prove it. Look like I got in a fight with Terrifier from what you guys are talking about.
Yeah. You gotta watch these movies, dude.
Dude, that Samoan drop that they do is so badass. Doesn't matter who's doing it. And now with Jacob Fatu being like the blend of like being big and fast, like, dude, that's a fucking hell of an impact.
Right.
And to do that to somebody that big.
Yeah, right.
I don't know though. You got to give Jay credit where credit's due, man. I've seen dude work out. Dude is not a slouch.
Right.
So you got to wonder, does Nike sponsor his forces yet?
They freaking need to with all the wrestlers that wear dunks and forces in the ring, dude. I don't know how that's so comfortable, but Nike needs to really jump on board and either make wrestling style boots.
Well, if they didn't do it for the young bucks.
True. This is true.
Although I would argue WWE probably would have done better than the young bucks, but
Oh yeah, agreed.
She said there's even Chris Jericho in them too.
Well, I just watched something today and Chris Jericho was in it. What was that?
AEW.
No. I was watching a movie. The Jay and Silent Bob reboot. If you've seen that, Jericho plays a KKK member.
Jeez, no comment.
Yeah, and he gets shit thrown all over him.
That doesn't sound like fun.
Nope, hit with a porta potty, bro.
Almost had that happen too, but it was because my nephew. But oh shit, he got him with the power slam. Nah. He's got to hit him with the big spear. That guy is such a freaking savage, dude.
He is, man. It's crazy. Like I said, it's like they just built him in a lab. Just leave it right there. Yeah, you do. Yeah. Go ahead and get in bed.
Straps are coming down. Better watch out.
Yeah, you already know it's bad news.
Watch out.
They're going.
Watch out.
Going.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Jay got him.
Uh-oh. You going to get a new champ?
Oh, shit. Damn. Yo, Joe is getting into it over here, bro.
Yeah.
Colberry! Uh-oh. You better watch out, Jay. We've seen him do this where he gets like the big run around the ring. You don't want to get caught with all that speed.
There you go.
What up, though? Wrestling with Honey. Hey. Shout out to our friends over at Women's Wrestling Talk and the Wrestling with Honey podcast. You know, Honey, you got to come do one of these with us, you know, and check out her watch along. What do you think of this? Oh, shit. What a spear. Oh. What are your thoughts on this match over here?
Oh. Hit that splash, dude.
Uh-oh. It's getting Honey too over here. It's crazy over here. Get the fuck out of here. Yo!
What?
Yo, that was not what there in the comments. Holy shit, I did not see that coming. Yo,
wow,
damn,
in the house, man.
I did not see that coming.
Well, we got a new champion.
Damn,
wow, man.
Where's Rhea at?
That's crazy, dude.
Yo, I did not think that was going to happen.
Wow.
Yo, I'm like legit surprised, like shocked right now.
A total halt on Braun Breaker's momentum.
Yo.
Wow.
Yo, damn, dude.
That is crazy. Hey,
it's about damn time, but I didn't. What the hell happens to Braun Breaker now? Damn.
Crazy.
I
That
did
is
not see that
crazy.
coming.
I didn't either.
Yo, I did not see that coming.
Hey, good for him though. I mean, he's definitely due for a singles title.
She thinks Braun against Gunther at some point. But
Yeah.
now you got to build him back up now that he lost his belt. I just can't believe they did it that quick. Damn.
Yeah, wild. What an ending.
What an ending. And that is our first Monday Night Raw watch along with me and J-Bone. Maybe we'll have to invite Honey or Bree into one of these, but damn, dude. Let us know what you guys think of the new champ in the comments, and make sure you share and hit that subscribe button. We're usually here every Tuesday and Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern. We've been dealing with some technical difficulties and all those things, but it seems as though we got those worked out. And yeah, dude, stay tuned. You never know who you're going to see. We just had Matt Cardona on the show recently for TNA. I know personally, I can tell you that we've got some guests on the way for you. So like we said, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, hit the little notifications button so that you don't miss any of the action from the homies over here at Knockouts and Three Counts. And I don't know. With that said, I feel like that's going to have to do it for us.
I'm in shock still. I can't believe we just saw that. Wow,
I did not see that coming. Well, until
Hey.
next time and in the in-between time, peace.
Later.